Yeah, I had to restart stream because I was messing with my audio stuff yesterday, and I got some in-ear headphones working, but unfortunately, because they're in-ear headphones, I had to turn all of my audio down. First of all, and luckily it did. I don't think it fucked up any of the actual OBS settings, which is pretty neat. So, yeah, assuming you guys can hear me at the same level that you were hearing me yesterday, we should be just fine. Yes. Hi. How we doing, everybody? Did you sleep well? I did not. Actually, I kind of did, and then I went back to sleep, but was in between falling asleep and staying awake while my dad cleans the entire house. So there was a bunch of noise keeping me from going back to bed, and it was bright outside, and yeah. Feels bad. But, you know, the house is ready for the holidays, I guess. Our Christmas tree's up. How weird. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, and the Christmas tree's up. Yeah. There's one thing that I hate about Christmas. It's decorating a Christmas tree. And that's very... it's very, like, anti-holidays, but goddamn, is it the worst part of Christmas. Fuck. But yes, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, again, Loon says everything's good. Alright. Hopefully neither of the songs that I played get copyright DMCA striked. We'll see. I don't know. The first song that I played yesterday got copyright striked, so that's fun. Which is weird, because there was no like copyright section at the bottom of that YouTube video, and I've also been playing that video for years, so it's kind of suckish. But yeah, Geo getting his diamond back. What a legend. Small Mama, Loon. Hope everyone is good. Yeah. So I guess we'll just kind of start, right? Not even Eve is safe. No, sir. Even though I still have not gotten a DMCA email or feel threatened by DMCA, like, at all, it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Yeah. Cool. So, I know all of you were here for the last few anime streams. I even dressed up nice and fancy for this one. How nice. But yeah, so far we have cataloged 400 songs. Oh god, I need to fucking wake up. I need to wake up. This is a day where I do wish that I drank coffee, because I would fucking need it right now. We have 400 shows that have currently been cataloged, from 1984 all the way up to 2015. Now, if you guys remember, we've already been through 2015, so we've done all this. We unfortunately have talked about Danmachi. We've unfortunately had to speak about Charlotte and, you know, other things of that nature. So that is how we ended the stream last time. But we did get to talk about Death Parade, which was fucking fun. And what an anime. What an anime, man. I don't know how long this section is going to be. We were assuming it was going to take a very long time when we were speculating, because the next 5 years of anime going forward is a lot. Like, after Death Parade and after One Punch Man, it kind of just gets crazier from there. But I guess we'll just kind of jump into it, huh, boys? 2016. I didn't look. Ah, yes. Holy fuck, 2016. Oh my god, it's so stacked. Holy shit, it's so stacked. Oh my god. Okay. So first, we have My Hero Academia. Yeah, great show. In fact, it was so good that I heard about it before the anime even came out on a, specific place that I will not mention. Yeah, so My Hero Academia. I watched the entire first season of My Hero, and I liked it so much that I started reading the manga, and then I got about halfway through the second season and dropped the anime because I liked the manga way better. So, yeah, big recommend if you are a manga reader or want to become a manga reader. I highly recommend the My Hero Academia manga because the art is fantastic. It's so good. Yeah, some of the later arcs do kind of drag on, but the current arc, as of making this video, is fucking crazy, and a whole lot of shit's going down, and many things are happening, and it is a fantastic time to get into the series, because the newest arc is really fucking good. It's really good. I highly recommend it to anyone that is not currently watching or reading Boku no Hero. Yay. Alright, your name. Classic movie. It's not really a classic movie. It's good. It's a really cute animated film about like these two characters. I don't remember what their names are, which is hilarious considering the name of the film. But they swap bodies across a period of time or something, and they live each other's lives, and it's a really good movie. You should watch it. I actually watched this with my stream chat, which was really fun. Yeah, it's a good movie. I highly recommend it. Thumbs up on this one. Hey Dawson, what's up? Now, on the flip side of Your Name, we have A Silent Voice, which I also watched with my Twitch chat. But, unpopular opinion, I fucking hate this movie. It's not because the visuals aren't good. I mean, the fucking movie opens with a The Who song, which is really cool. But all of the characters, except for the main heroine, the deaf girl, are irredeemable garbage human beings, and I hate all of them. So yeah, especially this chick, who her name is Ueno, and she is probably the worst person I've ever seen animated ever in my entire life. The story is about our main character, who is kind of just going with the flow in his life, and is more or less just a follower from all of his friends who bullied this girl when they were little kids, and he's trying to like redeem himself in the eyes of this girl for bullying her. But as someone who was bullied as a kid, fuck him. It is the worst. They're so awful. They're just genuinely horrible people. I do recommend you watch the movie because you may or may not come out of it with the same feelings that I do, but people like the movie a lot. Give it a shot. The fact that both of these came out in the same year is insane to me. Fuck. Alright, and then ReZero. Holy shit. Alright, I've rewatched the first season of ReZero, I think 3 times in preparation. Most recently for season 2, the first part of season 2 that like just came out. Season 2 part 2 is coming out in January, and I can't fucking wait for that. January is going to be so stacked. January 2021. Holy shit. Yeah, ReZero is incredible. It is an isekai story, which, if you don't remember from the other videos, is person gets transported to another world. In this case, main character Subaru, notice the only one wearing a tracksuit, gets transported to this other world where he meets all of these fun, colorful characters. And he gets cursed with the ability to restart his life from like a save point, basically, after he dies. And it's very, very psychological, and it's incredibly jarring and bloody and sad, but also really awesome at the same time. This is one you should absolutely watch. It's one of my favorites. It's not just for normies. It's really good. Give it a shot. Thumbs up. Erased. Erased is also a very good show. Yes. Watch Erased. It's really good. It's like it's a murder mystery type thing where this guy, I forget what his name is, somehow gets the ability to travel back in time to where he was a kid to help stop this girl, who I also forget the name of, from getting murdered, and figuring out how she got murdered and try to stop it. And it's pretty cool. Big recommend. I remember watching this week by week. I don't know how it would hold up, actually, if you binge watched it, but week by week, this was just a constant fucking thrill ride until the end. It was cool. I have some opinions on the ending. I don't think it ended as well as it personally could have. Maybe there was a little bit of rush development at the end, but it's a really solid show that I think people should watch. And Asian Kung Fu Generation sings the opening, and it's really good, so watch it, yeah. Mob Psycho 100. It's okay. I know people really, really fucking love Mob Psycho. I just found it okay. I really don't have any strong feelings about it whatsoever. Like, Mob is a cool character. Like, this guy is cool, but like, yeah, it's just okay in my mind. Sorry, guys. But, give it a shot. If you liked One Punch Man, it's done by the same dude. Yeah. Konosuba, one of the funniest shows I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so funny. It's Konosuba and Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun, which are the shows that have made me laugh the most. This is another isekai, but it is a parody on the isekai genre, where our main character Kazuma dies in a really embarrassingly pathetic way, and his goddess Aqua, gives him the ability, and she just laughs at him while, he's doing this. So she lets him pick anything for him to take to the next world, and out to spite her, because she's making fun of him, he picks Aqua. So Aqua gets also isekai'd into their adventurer world, and it's really fucking funny. Every single member of this party is completely useless in their own unique way, and it's the best thing. It's so good. Absolutely recommend. You should watch Konosuba 100%. It's amazing. Haikyuu Season 3. It's everything about Haikyuu that you like, except this season, it's only one, it's only one fight. Like, one volleyball match against Shiro Torizawa, who is, like, the only thing... They're basically... Our main characters are the underdogs. These are the ones that have gone to nationals, like, every year since this main character dude started playing volleyball, basically. So, yeah. It's 10 episodes. I definitely don't recommend you started the third season. There's a lot of build up to this match, and yeah, it's just keep watching Haikyuu. It's really good. No. I watched a little bit of the second season of Food Wars after I started the manga, but I'm gonna count it anyway. Cool. All right, JoJo's. We've talked about JoJo's. They are all dumbasses in Konosuba, and it's fantastic. It's the best part. This is 120 episodes and is really popular, but I've watched a few clips of this, and it just seems really weird to me. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen clips of Ass Class, but I just haven't actually sat down to watch it. It's surprisingly long, like, second season, 25 episodes. Good for them. Relife. Okay. Relife is kind of cool, actually, if you've never heard of this. It is about our main character, who is, I think he's like 28 or something. He's like reaching 30s. And he's given the opportunity to relive his high school life by this company called Relife, in order to better fit him into society in the future. Like reacclimating him from his very reclusive life after a big traumatic thing happens to him. So he takes the Relife drug and goes back to high school. And it's, yeah, comedy, drama, romance, it does fit it, yeah, that's for sure. Along the way, he meets, his new high school friends, but he can't tell any of them he's actually, like, 30. He has to relearn, like, what the kids are into nowadays. It's, like, a very OK Boomer-y kind of show. But some stuff happens, and it gets really cool. I actually recommend you watch this. It's 13 episodes, and then go back and read the manga. I'm, like, halfway done with the manga right now, and the manga is really fucking good. It's incredible. So yeah, and if he tells anyone that he is, took this Relife drug, everyone's memories get wiped of everything he's done. So he's constantly, like, fighting this battle of, I really want to tell them, but I can't tell them, or their high school debuts will be ruined. None of them will remember me anyway, so I can't get really involved, but then does get really involved, and it's a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Yeah, big recommend on Relife. It's, like, sad in a good way. Haven't actually seen Yuri on Ice, but Studio Mappa, who we will talk about very soon. Threegatsu no Lion. I haven't actually finished this series yet, but it is the same author that did Honey and Clover, which is one of my top 4 shows of all time. I'm about, I think, halfway through, and it's, like, very comfy. There's some drama in it. It's about a shogi player who goes to, I think, live with this cute family of, cute girls, and, like, that's about it, really. I don't think I've actually gotten to the drama point, but it's been a good show so far. Kiznaiver. This was a weird show. This was the point where Studio Trigger, was trying to do as many things as they could to make money, and as much money as they could. So they made Kiznaiver. It is about this kid who cannot feel pain, who, through this program called Kiznaiver, suddenly starts to share, like, a pain index between all of our main characters. So, like, say someone breaks their arm, everyone would feel the same pain. And I don't recommend you watch it, because it really wasn't that good, but there was a mystery element in it that was pretty gripping. The best characters are this guy and this girl, because they're a really fun comedic duo. Everyone else is kind of annoying, especially this girl. Yeah. Actually, the purple dude was cool, too. I don't remember his name. But it was an interesting, like, experiment. Studio Trigger just feels like we're going to experiment with a whole lot of stuff after Kill la Kill, and we'll see if it makes money or not, and if it does, we'll just keep doing the same thing. Whatever. And I don't think since Kill la Kill they've actually had, like, a crazy amount of commercial success. But I know they're infamous because of Kill la Kill. Orange. So I'll be honest, I watched all of this show, and I think it gets really sad at the end, but I don't remember why. Yeah, okay, what I do remember is the main romance is between this guy and this girl, and he's, like, a new transfer student to their high school or something, and they all become friends, and like live their lives, and then I don't know, something sad happens at the end. I really don't remember. So if you like High School Romance, like every other fucking romance show in Japan and in anime in general, basically, give it a shot. I watched a few episodes of Haven't You Heard I'm Sakamoto? This is a show about Sakamoto, who is a perfect human being, and all of his classmates try to mess with him, but it never works because he is perfect, and he will turn the situation around in his favor, and be really cool doing it. That's the show. It's, I'm pretty sure a pretty short show. I think it's all just... I don't know, it might be full episodes. It feels like it's made in the format of like a 5-episode or 5-minute episode type thing. The Iron Chair scene. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about then. So, yeah. It's a comedy. Give it a shot if it sounds fun to you. Fuck it. Grimgar. So, I feel like this is a show that actually really went under the radar. This is basically SAO if any of the actions for Kirito actually had weight to it. So what I mean by that is this is like maybe even just playing D&D. If you get what I mean. Like, you know, you're playing D&D, you make a bad roll, your actions have consequences. It's the same thing in Grimgar. So this is a party member of basically just outcasts of people that did get isekai'd into the world of Grimgar. And all of everyone else kind of learned how to fight goblins and move on to the next town kind of thing. But these are the characters that are scared or maybe aren't as good at fighting goblins as other people. And so they're stuck in the basic adventurer town because, you know, to put it bluntly, they're all weak in their own different way. And combat here is actually really cool because it does have weight to it. The characters actually get hurt. Goblins are actually scary for them because they are so weak. And you actually get the sense of Grimgar is its own active world, and it's not just like a game, you know? You don't just go up to Goblin, you hit it with sword a few times, and Goblin die. It's you go into a one-on-one death match with Goblin, whoever comes out, the winner, gets to live for another day. It's that kind of thing, and that's what made Grimgar actually really cool. The art style is great. The characters are very well written. It's very sad. Yeah, watch Grimgar if you don't like SAO. Because it is way better in 12 episodes than the entirety of everything in SAO. Oh no, I clicked it. Whoops. Yeah. Give it a shot. Oh god, please. Okay, what else? Oh god. Phantom World. Alright, this is another KyoAni thing. I'm going to be honest. This was a KyoAni show that I actually didn't like that much. It was just okay. I've not actually finished it. I think I stopped at like episode 10. But none of the characters, except Mai, obviously, and there's a reason that I remember her name, let's be real, but, and also, I think her name is Ruru. Yeah, they're cute, but it's a show that's more looks, no substance, for the most part. It's just like this episodic thing of this club in high school that can see all these phantoms that need to like exorcise the phantoms, and it's just okay. Yeah, it's just okay. Like, if you want to see Mai being cute, there's really one amazing episode of this show, And it's when our main character, because of one of the phantoms, turns into a kid again and has to live with Mai. And Mai acts all motherly and cute, and they have a really good dynamic, and it's adorable. It's like, you know, the life of a single mom type thing. Like, we need more of that in anime. And that was cute. Yeah, so that was a good show. But, yeah, it's a very droppable show. I mean, give it a chance if you really liked what you see here with the cute girls, because they are cute, I'll give you that. But, you know, there's a reason it hasn't gotten a season 2. So, yeah. And in Grimgar, they aren't OP at the beginning. Yeah, they're weak. And that's the best thing. Seven Deadly Sins. I've read all of the manga, so I'm not going to include this. We included the first one. Just know that I've seen all of the story, the whole thing. All right. Dating a Gamer Girl, the show. So this is a show about a group of characters that are all playing an MMO together and then decide to meet up in it. You know, what a coinky-dink. They go to the same school together. Whoa! And our main character, Akko, looks exactly like her character. So she's all super cute, but she's also like kind of a crazy yandere and is in love with our main character, who she cannot distinguish from game MC and real life MC. So it is about their struggle to date in real life while also being married in game, and the dynamic between them. And Akko is like mega highly sexualized the entire show. But it was funny, so yeah, give it a shot. This is one I actually recommend. It's pretty funny. Good show. Dagashi Kashi. It is a show about main character and two cute girls eating snacks together. That's the show. That's the whole show. I feel like there's sort of a theme here with my last recommendeds. If you think the girls look cute, watch the show. You know? Yeah, there's a little bit of a theme here. Dagashi Kashi is fine. Yeah, and main character runs a candy shop and they just talk about candy shop. The whole thing feels like kind of a giant commercial in an interesting way. So yeah. Konosuba OVA, which I have seen. Yeah, funny. Watch all of Konosuba. It's great. Keijo. I haven't seen this, but if you don't know anything about Keijo, what would you think that this anime is? If you're watching this on YouTube, type in the comments without Googling this right now. What do you think Keijo actually is about? Do you think it's about swimming? What do you think? Okay. It's actually about female butt wrestling. Yep, that's the show. It's about butt wrestling. Think the game Dead or Alive, but as an anime. Or Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball Extreme DX or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, but it's an anime. Don't watch this. No, I haven't seen either Assassination Classroom, I'll be honest. I haven't gotten to watch The Adventures of Sinbad yet. I do want to, though. So what you're saying is they're thick? Oh, it's so fucking weird, man. It's so weird. I've seen clips of it, and God, it's fucking strange. Alright, Shelter, I don't think this counts as anime, but it's like a 6-minute YouTube video that you can go look up that has an actually pretty good story, and it's 6 minutes long. Fuck it. Just go watch it. This went super viral in 2016 when it came out. Oh, excuse me. So you've likely heard of it. Yeah. Yep. I dropped Durara after the second season was shit. I did not watch another Danganronpa. Absolutely not. You forgot they made an Asterisk War 2. I think they've made a third as well, right? Flying Witch is a show that I actually really wanted to watch, but I just never did. So I might go back and watch that. Dimension W is what my raid notification is, and it's just this dude jamming out. It's about a robot. I haven't actually watched it. Tales of Zestiria the X. Tales of Zestiria is my least favorite game of all time. Never ever watch this or think about it ever. Thank you. Yeah. Just don't. Just don't. Do not do it. The Ancient Magus Bride. Oh, this is the OVA. Okay. Flip Flappers I have seen clips of. Looks very pretty. I have not watched TBK Euphonium 2, but I want to. Wow, okay. After doing this, I realized there's a lot of shows that I just have stuck to the side and have not gone back to see at all. Interesting. My Hero Academia OVA, sure. The Lost Village. I watched 2 episodes of this show. I'm just going to put it on completed, but I feel like I can adequately talk about this show. It is... People go on bus ride to Abandoned Village. Abandoned Village haunted. People die. That's the show. That's the whole show. It's really stupid. Don't watch it. Oh man. This OVA, this is my favorite. Probably one of my favorite things about Yahari. This is the Iroha date OVA, so Hachiman goes on a date with Iroha, and it is the cutest fucking thing ever, because I love Iroha so very much. Watch all of Yahari, for the love of God. Please watch all of Yahari. Thank you very much. Are you late? Yes, but that's okay. Sorry, I got some stuff in my eye. We have plenty more anime where that came from. Fucking Taboo Tattoo. I remember when Taboo Tattoo was coming out. Good times. I haven't seen it, but I remember hearing things about it. Alrighty. Big Order had a brief stint in the limelight as well. Oh, that's a movie. Okay. This looks like Orange to me, which we just talked about, but it isn't. Garuko-chan! Yay! Yeah, Galco. This is a really fun show. So, all of the characters are basically stereotypes, right? So this is Otako, who is an otaku. This is Ojo, which is like a term for prim and proper girl, and then Galco, who is a gyaru. And then there's a whole bunch of other colorful characters. But this show, it is a comedy, but they talk about things like their periods and bodily fluids and like a whole bunch of things that like you wish your high school health class actually taught you about. It's very interesting and a very unique take on like how, I don't know, just anime in general act, because none of these characters really act how any of their stereotypes portray them. Like Galco does not really act like a gyaru. Like everyone assumes that, you know, she's been with a ton of dudes and, you know, whatever, until they actually meet her and she's like a super nice girl and all that kind of stuff. So definitely watch Galco. It's a really good show. You really love Charlotte so much? What is wrong with you? Charlotte is trash. Charlotte should have been twice as long, and then it would have been good. But the way that it ended is fucking terrible. I haven't watched the OVA because the actual show did not end well for me. It had so much potential, and then the like main character that was using his powers to get ahead in life just went to Magic High School, which is just fucking annoying. Anyway, Is it wrong to expect a hot spring in a dungeon? Of course. I'm not gonna lie, I have actually seen this. Yeah, I wonder why I would have seen this. Anyway. Strike the Blood 2 can go die in a fire. Thank you, Senpai. Oh god, I didn't mean to click that. Fuck. Strike the Blood is everything wrong about anime. Don't tell me you like Strike the Blood. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Please go back and watch all of my VODs and learn what good shows are. Oh, wow, they made another D. Gray Man. That's fun. My wife is Student Council President Plus, so we talked about this show, which I'm pretty sure this was also, again, funded by the government again. Yeah, I haven't actually watched the second season of this, but, you know, fun. This is just like Aria number 2. Natsume Yujin Show number 5. Great. Ah, there was an Orange movie. I see. Yeah, drama psychological. So remember what I said about Orange, like, you don't know, 15 minutes ago? Yeah. Drama psychological. Oh boy. I heard a lot of good things about Arslan, but I never watched it. Another volleyball anime. I don't think I watched any of the Shokugeki no Soma OVAs, so I'm not going to put that on there. Interesting. That's soccer? Oh. Okay, well, same shit. Super Lovers! Great. I watched a few episodes of Sun and Moon, so we can chalk that up there. We talked about it earlier. I will not touch Monster Musume with a 10-foot pole. Absolutely fucking not. I did watch the Boruto special. That was good. Yeah. I mean, if you like Naruto, you probably will like the Boruto movie / the Boruto special. Maybe not necessarily the anime. It really, I guess, kind of depends on who you are. I'm getting into Digimon Adventure Tri at some point eventually, probably. More Gantz. To Love Ru Darkness second OVA. I actually don't think I've seen this. I'm going to be honest. I really don't think I have seen that. But, you know, if you've watched anything about To Love Ru, it just gets even worse as time goes on. Lost Ridge Infected Wick Sauce. This is, like, I think season either 2 or season 3 of Wick Sauce. I don't remember exactly where we left off. But, it really continues to go on the Wick Sauce train of all of the characters getting their desires through this card game and how it fucks up their lives on that path, and, like, you know, them killing girls. And I think guys can participate now in Wick Sauce at this point. But, yeah. It's just, like, psychological death card game kind of thing. And, yeah. If, the older series of Wick Sauce appealed to you, which I do actually recommend the first series of Wick Sauce. It's actually really cool. This one, it does kind of fall off. This is where I stopped watching it, I'll be honest. Persona 5, the animation special. Okay, so we can ignore the special. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Persona 3 movie. Overlord OVA. I heard about Endride, and I heard that it was not good. You guys can't see the percentage of likes, but it's 47%. That's not good. That's really bad. Do foo foo foo? What the fuck? Alright. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions? Holy fucking shit, what a cool movie. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Movies go above and fucking beyond with how amazing they look. God damn. This shit was hype as fuck. Highly recommend. Every one of you go watch this. Even if you're not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, go do it. Alright? Pokemon Generations? Bro. Dude. Pokemon Generations is the best Pokemon anime has ever been. And they're just like 6-minute short movies about how the games were, pretty much without all of the protagonists. And it was cool as fuck, and it was animated super fucking well. It was amazing. My entire chat came from Pokemon, basically. If you haven't watched Pokemon Generations, and you have watched Pokemon Origins, or I guess vice versa, watch both. Alright? Thank you. Grimgar OVA, yeah, it was pretty okay. Yeah, remember when we just talked about Myriad Colors Phantom World? Yeah, this is why you watch Phantom World. It's, yep, alrighty. So they realized that, you know, maybe they can't really sell you the Blu-rays without all of this. So yeah, because the show itself wasn't that good. Anyway, Kingsglaive. Fuck this movie. I haven't actually seen it, but the fact that they put almost the entirety of every single part of build-up of Final Fantasy 15, like the whole like capital getting blown up and war-torn section, into a movie instead of the game, is absolutely one of the stupidest calls Square Enix has ever made. So yeah, great. So incredibly stupid. Sailor Moon Crystal, it's just the reboot of Sailor Moon, but that's just season 3. Galco OVA, yeah, go watch Galco, it's really good. Oh fuck, a Kinira's Mosaic movie, I gotta watch that. Have we discussed JoJo's? Yeah, a long time ago. I have watched season 1 and half of season 2 of JoJo's. That's it, though. Gundam, sure. I have a feeling I may have not... No, I actually have seen the Nisekoi OVA. Yep, that's a lie. It's when they dress up and do... Oh, shit, no, this is the Onodera. Ah. Wait, what? Hello? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it wouldn't let me add that from this window, but okay. Yeah. This is just the Magical Girl Onodera OVA, which actually is better in the manga because it's a spin-off, so, you know, there's tits if you're into that. Don't ask me why I know that. Thank you. Session expired. Please refresh. Fuck off, dude. Oh, maybe that's why, because my session expired. Nisekoi never resolves the necklace? Aw, you didn't read the manga then. I read the manga. Oh, did I? No. Yeah, I don't recommend you go read the manga, but it's there. Alright, there we go. Yeah. You think you spoiled it for yourself, though? I guess it really depends on which girl you like the most, is if you should go read the manga or not. Alright, Selector Destructed Wixauce. This is just a recap of the first season of Wixauce. It is whatever, yeah. Infinite Stratos 2 Infinite Wedding. Anime was a mistake. Pokemon the Volcanion movie. At this point, this is when, yeah, I stopped watching all of that stuff. Anyway. I stopped watching Pokemon movies by that point. Yeah. Just looking at it, it probably sucked. Studio Trigger made a mascot, I guess? You watched all of Infinite Stratos? I, too, was once a degenerate. Yep. I watched the first and second season before I knew any better. Kagero Days. Yeah, this is just Makaku City Actors music stuff again. They're just trying to, like, capitalize on the money that they can make off of the actual series. The fan-made Kagero stuff is better, in my opinion. Which is just hilarious to say. L-Sword. Any of you guys play L-Sword? Good times. All of your watched anime in the beginning is ecchi and harem. Yeah, that's how most people start. It's like shonens, ecchi, harems. That's about it. Well, at least if you're a dude. I can't really say to, like... Actually, I can say... you'd be watching the reverse harem vampire shows if you were a girl to start out watching anime. Baki stuff, more Dimension W, got some specials. Boruto special that I haven't seen, guaranteed. Yeah, that and Seinen. Which is funny, because a lot of what I'm reading manga-wise right now is just a bunch of romance anime. A lot of them are actually pretty good. No. Okay, we're getting down to the Chinese anime sections. The Gravity Rush is a game... I really want to play Gravity Rush. It looked really good. I think I actually watched an episode of this. It looks super familiar. I remember Six Hearts Princess. Yeah, if you're a girl starting out watching anime, you watch things like this. Just pretty boys fawning over one girl all at the same time. Fuka? No, I don't think I did. Soul Worker? I remember I played this game for like 20 minutes and got bored of it. Girlfriend, yay. What? Buddy Fight, I think, is still going on, which is hilarious. Yeah, I played L-Sword for like, I don't know, probably a week and a half. That's about as long as it kept my attention. It was fine. It just wasn't really for me. Nice. The Magikarp song! Fuck yeah, I've seen the Magikarp song. Abso-fucking-lutely. Not as good as the Slowpoke song, but still good. Yeah, more Chinese anime. Yeah, the Magikarp song. Go Google it. It's pretty fun. You guys remember when we were all really obsessed with Magikarp Jump? I remember that. I never actually finished Magikarp Jump. I got really close, though. It was one of those things where, towards the end of it, I had to ask myself, why am I still playing this? And then I never picked it up again. Okay, we're getting to the weird cartoons. As we know by now, when we get to the weird cartoons, it's over. Don't want to know. I'm glad you're evil too. Adult Swim? This is just Adult Swim bumps. Okay. Nice. I mean, we've all seen Adult Swim bumps. Jingju Cats, Part 2. And there's 40 episodes. Wow. Great. Okay, so before we get to 2017, I'm gonna go use the restroom. Thank you all for watching. I'll be right back. Give me like, I don't know, 3 minutes, as always. You're back. Now I know what you're saying to yourselves. Ave, you're actually wearing pants today. What the fuck is up with that? Yeah, I'd actually leave my house today. Whoa, crazy. Alright. 2017. Are we going to see some other really big titles? We absolutely are. Yep, My Hero Academia Season 2. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Like I said earlier when we covered the first season of My Hero Academia, yeah, I watched like half of this season, and then I just went to the manga, and I much prefer the manga, so yeah. Attack on Titan Season 2, though. Holy shit. For some reason, people didn't like Attack on Titan Season 2 as much as the first season. And it's just because it's, I guess, paced slower. But I actually really liked that because it did a lot of world building in Season 2, and it does even more later on. But there's a very progressive build-up to what actually is the main conflict and how, at the end of Season 2, that kind of explodes. And then it really ramps up Season 3. Holy fuck. Yeah. Attack on Titan Season 2 is incredible. I cannot wait for Season 4 in January. January is so fucking stacked. Black Clover. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to add this to watching. But I used to watch this with my roommates every week, and then after I moved out, I just transitioned to reading the manga. And yeah, the manga's okay. I think it's much easier to sit through than the anime because 1, less filler, 2, less of Asta screaming, and 3, the art's better. Yeah. If this interests you, give it a shot. It is a very stereotypical shonen. This was my turn off my brain and just enjoy reading sort of show for me. So, there's less screaming in the dub. Yeah, but there was dub in the dub, and that was the problem. Was it Attack on Titan Season 2 or 3 that had a 5-year gap between release? I think Season 2, yeah? No. I don't think any of them had it was a 4-year gap. 4-year gap between Season 1 and Season 2. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, that is a fair point. I actually forgot about that. For some reason, there was a 4-year gap between Season 1 and Season 2. But that was probably just because of the manga, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I think the manga is like 1 or 2 chapters like right now from being done. And they're currently animating the last season, which will cover the end of the manga. And they're starting that in January. So yeah. Neat. Kakegurui. So remember when we talked about that other gambling show that I said had like a bunch of stakes and people actually get hurt and stuff? That isn't the case for Kakegurui. Kakegurui is... I believe just means gambling addict in Japanese. I could be wrong, but, you know, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But it is a show about a school where everything is controlled by gambling, as is your status, your wealth, how well you exit the school as a member of society is determined by how well you play games and gamble and stuff. And this girl, Jibami Yumiko, is a crazy gambling addict who disrupts the whole school and, yeah, does get a lot of sexual pleasure out of doing it. The faces that she makes are either amazing or will make you uncomfortable depending on who you are. I think it's hilarious. Unfortunately, though, there's no real anything at stake pretty much through this entire show. Like, things happen, but they don't have any real consequences, it feels like, which is kind of rough. But the opening, I think, is one of the best openings of all time. It's really pretty. The music's, like, the song is fantastic. It is what convinced me to watch the show in the first place, is just listening to the opening. Made in Abyss. Okay, so I recently watched this show. I think I watched the show beginning of 2020, after what I thought was being spoiled by the ending. Turns out that wasn't the case, but I went into this show expecting something to happen towards the end that actually didn't, which was kind of a cool experience for me, because I was anticipating this crazy, weird plot twist to happen at the end that I just didn't get. So at the end of it, I came out with a completely different experience, I think, than most people would with this show. I think a lot of people dismissed this show when it first came out because of the cutesy art style. But this is not a kid's show. This is not even close. This is one of the most adult shows you will see. It is about this girl and her robot friend that she finds in the abyss, which is a giant hole in the earth that has different levels that fuck you up depending on like where you go and how far down you go. But let's just use the first level as an example. If you are like a young kid, you can really only go to the first level, because going up, you'll get sick, you'll throw up, right? But the further down you go and you try to continue to go up, there's one floor that like your brain will melt, basically. You'll go insane, like all that kind of stuff. Like some crazy shit happens. So the further down you go is the point of no return. Yeah, your eyes bleed, exactly. Like, so is the point of no return. And her mother is down, presumably at the bottom of the abyss. So she goes down there, and it's basically referred to by the characters in the show as a suicide mission to find her mother. And it is very dark, and a lot of really fucked up things happen, and it's very cool. This is a big recommend to anyone that wants something different that can stomach some fucked up shit happening. Yeah, it's good. Konosuba 2! It's Konosuba Season 1, but funnier. Watch it, please. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Alright, this is like one of the cutest shows I've ever seen in my goddamn life. The opening is adorable. All the characters are so comfy. And it's just about Toru, our main character, going to live with our other main character, Kobayashi. And they make a fun family out of human and dragon, and they work to understand each other, and they meet a whole bunch of other dragon pals, and it's really fucking cute. And I highly recommend anyone watches this. Grab a blanket, grab a hot chocolate, or maybe a few shots of alcohol and just enjoy. This show is so good. It's maximum comf. Classroom of the Elite. I watched this because I got spoiled of the ending and I wanted to see how all of that actually went down. Apparently, the anime was not very well received with the author of the light novel. He did not like it at all. So likely there will never be a season 2 of Classroom of the Elite, but it was a pretty okay show. The manga is currently ongoing, and I'm reading a little bit of that. I don't remember what chapter I ended on, but it was during like the first arc of, this 12 episode show. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. If you watch it, just understand that there will probably never be a season 2 because the author hated the anime. So, Saga of Tanya the Evil, one of the coolest shows that I've seen. It is an isekai, but in a really cool way, where this middle-aged worker that everyone hates at his job, I think he's the manager and whatnot, gets killed by one of his employees by him being pushed into a moving train and just dies. And he's like a really fucked up dude, right? So he gets isekai'd into the body of Tanya in this magical world that is basically experiencing what World War II was. People refer to her as like Lolly Hitler for a reason. So she becomes we're just gonna refer to her as a she. She becomes a commander of a magic unit, and she's got like all these crazy powers, and in between this she's like in a mental battle with God and all of it, and it's cool as fuck. Yeah, it's World War II with magic. It's pretty neat. So I mean, if war stories interest you at all, definitely give it a shot. It's cool. I haven't seen the third season of Shokugeki no Soma, but I've read all of the manga, if that counts. So yeah, we'll just add this to completed. Sure. No Game No Life Zero. I haven't watched this movie, and it kills me that I haven't watched this movie. But yeah, I need to watch this movie. I love No Game No Life very, very, very much. Yes. The Ancient Magus's Bride. Another show I haven't finished. I've gotten about halfway through Ancient Magus Bride, but I recommend it. It's beautiful. I can't really say to the story since I haven't 100% finished it or have like a crazy opinion on it, but loner girl gets turned into a slave. Ancient Magus dude buys her and wants him to be his wife and wants to teach her magic. And that's about where I got. Cool. I'm going to finish this eventually. From the maker of Oremo, the show that I really hated how it ended, comes Eromanga Sensei, a show that I will not touch with a 10-foot pole. So goodbye, Eromanga Sensei, it was nice knowing you. Let's move on to Masamune-kun's Revenge. Yeah, so this show kind of sucks. It's about our hero, Masamune-kun, who was a very big chubby kid who got rejected by our main girl, who I do not remember the name of, when they were younger. They were childhood friends. And in spite of her, he spent his entire life bulking up and getting skinnier and hotter and becoming like the perfect, most attractive person that all girls would fawn over, so that eventually he would meet her in high school and ruin her life by making her fall in love with him and then rejecting her at the end. Really fucking weird. I watched the whole goddamn thing because I wanted to see if that would actually happen. And it kind of turns into a harem, which really sucks. So, yeah. Yeah. Interesting concept, not well executed. Oh, camera. Not well executed, like, at all. So, yeah. Anyway. Fuck Sword Art Online. Cool, cool. I haven't actually watched the Little Witch Academia TV show, but I did watch the movie, as you guys know. Boruto, I only watched the movie and the special. I haven't watched the show. I've seen clips of the show, if that counts. Kishimoto is finally writing it now, though, which is cool. Yeah. His assistant finally got booted off the project, and now actual writer of Naruto is going to write Boruto now, which is cool, which is great. Nice. Alright, hello Scum's Wish. Hello Scum's Wish. Yeah. Why did I watch this show again? What is the point of the show again? What is even the plot of this show? Okay, wait. I think I remember. It is main girl who is in love with her teacher, I think. And then her teacher is like marrying okay. No. I know. Okay. So, main character in love with her teacher, who is also her childhood friend and neighbor. You have main character guy who is in love with this girl who I don't actually remember, but they're getting married, and because of that, they are like empty voids of people until they decide to date, which by date they mean fake date, in which case I mean they fuck. That's the show. Also, this girl pressures her because she loves her, and they fuck, and then this girl loves him, and then he just wants to get his rocks on, so they fuck, and it's, yeah, there's a lot of sex in this show. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that the show is for. Anyway. Haven't watched Gamers. Actually, no, I've seen clips of Gamers. It's not for me. We talked about Our No Exorcist. No, it wasn't that good. Three Gatsu no Lion 2. Aho Girl was really funny. Aho is stupid in Japanese. It's about this girl who is just an absolute buffoon, and then main character who is her childhood friend that is constantly throwing bananas at her because she's like a monkey brain obsessed with bananas, and like smacking her and making her put her clothes back on because she's like in love with him. And yeah, anyway, cool. Ave, you need to realize that as someone who doesn't watch anime and then they fuck summarizes half of the shit you've heard from this. That is not true at all, okay? You're just showing up at the wrong times. Alright, Interviews with Monster Girls is cute. It's about main character guy who goes to school and there's a bunch of demi-humans there. Succubus teacher is the best girl, don't even care. And it's like a fun comedy with monster girls, and that's the show. Yay. This is probably one of the worst anime that has ever been produced. It is an isekai, but instead of getting isekai powers, the isekai powers are in his cell phone that he got to keep. Fuck off, dude. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking dumb, dude. Speaking of dumb, my first girlfriend is a gyaru. Yeah, possibly one of the worst shows that I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why I watched this. I really don't. But it was on, so I guess I just clicked it. Actually, I do know why I liked it. I watched the show. Because there was gyarus in it. And, yeah, the main characters, like, think of every spineless anime protagonist, combine them into one, and that's the main character. He gets hit on by this girl, and then, some stupid, like, NTR shit happens, and then there's, like, this childhood friend with huge boobs that is in love with him, this girl that tries to, like, NTR them, but I don't think it works in the end, and there's just a whole bunch of really stupid misunderstandings. It's very dumb, yeah, but, like, she's, I think, a super straightforward main character. I don't remember a ton of what happens in the end, I'll be honest, but I remember just not liking it very much. Love and Lies. I'm currently reading this manga because I was just recently reminded that this show exists. This is an actual kind of cool concept of a show, but it falls flat with a very easy argument, right? All right, so because of Japan's declining birth rate, the government has now taken it upon themselves to do a whole bunch of science and studies to set up a couples registry. So whenever someone turns 16, they're given a government-assigned partner based on their personality and a whole bunch of other factors that they have been, like, figuring out basically their entire lives. And this is an opt-out system, but in this alternative Japan, I think about 90% of kids do this, okay? Cool. So, our main character, Yukari, is in love with Misaki, is I think what her name is? Yeah, Misaki. Damn, I love how I know this. Is in love with Misaki, and the night that he turns 16, he confesses to her, and boom, whoa, they have feelings for each other. reciprocated feelings. Oh my goodness, it's so great. And they like kiss and stuff, and oh my god, it's great. That same day, while they were together, like right after they kiss, he gets his government notice, which is to this girl who is Lilina. Yeah, Lilina. So then he is forced to, well, not forced to, but he doesn't actually want to go out with Lilina, right? He doesn't want to marry her, like the government says, because he has reciprocated feelings with Misaki. And there's this big love triangle type thing, right? And a whole bunch of stuff happens with Misaki, and she gives a bunch of like crazy mixed signals and stuff. And if I really want to spoil everything that's in the manga right now, but some fucking crazy shit happens in the manga. It's insane. So why not opt out? Exactly. And then there's also his best friend, who, fun fact, is gay and has feelings for the main character. So it's a little bit of a harem sort of thing, but in an interesting way. And it is him coming to terms with like his feelings for Misaki, him coming to terms with his feelings for Lilina. The anime definitely does not cover everything that happens in 12 episodes. Absolutely not. But the most recent thing that happens in the manga is fucking crazy, and there hasn't been a chapter in like 4 weeks, and it's driving me insane, okay? I just want to get that out because it's absolutely driving me insane. But it's I don't know if I can really recommend this show unless you want to read the manga afterwards. That's the only thing. This is a definite read the manga kind of show. It's insane. Hey, Quiet Destroyer, what's up, man? Why is every anime a romance now? It's not. There's some that are, for sure, though. But there's definitely not. Like, there's a ton of non-romance stuff this season specifically that's happening right now as we speak. I'm pretty sure I watched this, didn't I? Oh yeah, I fucking watched this. A Sister's All You Need. This is about a doujin artist who has a bunch of friends, and it's really fucking funny. And the main girl, who is Nayuta, is like super obsessed with him and is in love with him and is constantly trying to get him to have sex with her and whatnot. And it's very funny. And I actually do recommend watching this. Yeah, it's really good. It's not at all about incest, by the way. Not even a little bit. It's just that, like, he's a doujin artist, so like that's what he draws. But it's mostly about him with the people around him. I don't know. It's really funny. I recommend it. It's really good. Yeah. Seka Ono, Seikano, sorry. I'm not going to touch this one with a 10-foot pole. Absolutely fucking not. New Game Season 2. No. Skip the first 3 minutes of the first episode. Dude, okay, I watched this episode with all of my roommates. And we were very confused at the first part of the first episode of this show. It was really funny. There is actually a Quiet Destroyer. There is a season 2 of that. It's funny. I know exactly what you're talking about. Konosuba OVA, again, please go watch all of Konosuba. Yeah, Guanxi, God, I haven't taken Chinese in a long time. Yeah, Quanxi Gaosho. It's about... Imagine if Faker got kicked out of his esports team, but League of Legends was a traditional MMO with PvP. And so he makes a new character and somehow implores a bunch of broken strats that literally no one has ever discovered in this crazy MMO that, like, I don't know, I guess the internet doesn't exist and there's no information, so only this genius dude has to get, back to where he was in the esports scene. Yeah. That's the show. And if you don't know who Faker is, he's like the best League of Legends player of all time. So yeah, it's exactly that. You didn't like it? I just thought it was basic. It was just a power fantasy. It was just the OPMC has no issues doing anything ever. The show, except living his life. Like, that's it. He just goes to work part-time at a internet cafe and gets paid to just play this video game. That's the show. I don't know. My tastes have just changed over time to where, like, the generic action power fantasy shows just don't apply to me anymore. It's the same reason why I don't like SAO. It's the same reason that this show was, like, just okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree that the concept there is cool, just the execution just wasn't really there for this show, in my opinion. Yeah. Docile, none of that, please. I don't want to see that ever again in my chat. Thank you. Ballroom A Yokoso, actually a really cool show. So think of, like, your stereotypical, like, shonen sort of, like, battle anime. I don't care, Docile. But it's them ballroom dancing. It's actually really cool in an interesting way. Yeah, it's a show about, you know, this kid, our main character, getting into the world of competitive ballroom dancing. And the only reason that I watched this show is because I heard really good things about the manga, and I watched the whole show, and I really liked it, and it was really cool. Just the weird sports type anime is the thing that I like about sports anime a lot. So I actually do recommend you give this a shot. It's cool. The animation for the dancing itself isn't always the best, unfortunately, even though it's production IG. Yeah, it surprised me. Like, the music is good, the characters are all pretty good. Some of the scenes are really well done, and it is just something that you don't see in anime very often. Ballroom dancing, like, yeah. And apparently the manga is absolutely amazing. So, you know. Sounds like Yuri on Ice. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I haven't actually seen Yuri on Ice, but you could probably put it in the same vein. Okay. Grimoire of Zero. This one was actually pretty fun. It is this girl Zero, who is like the best magician in this this world that I forget the name of, going to find her grimoire that she wrote that has basically the secrets of magic of the entire world, that in the wrong hands could destroy all the world, and yeah, and stuff. So she runs into our main character, who is a demi-human, who, what is he, like a tiger or something? Is he a bear? I really don't... Yeah, his name is just Mercenary. Yeah, he's just a half beast, half human. And they go around the world and they try to find her grimoire. They don't do it in the anime, and the manga is... I think the last chapter was in March, so it's kind of a dead series, but the anime was really good. I liked it a lot. That's all I can really say about it, to be honest. Gintama Season 5 is, I believe, the series with Elizabeth, right? No, it isn't, but yeah. One of... I think it was... God, what is it called? The best Gintama opening is... Where the fuck is it? Dilemma by Ecosystem. So fucking good, and it's a joke arc. Incredible. Yeah, we're at 2017, Kiwi. Restaurant to Another World. This is a show about a... interdimensional restaurant which shows up randomly as a door where people go. So, like, you get humans, you get elves, you get a whole bunch of, like, demi-humans and whatnot that go and eat at this restaurant. It's basically food porn that only focuses on the food. And there's, like, a bunch of stories about all of these characters that go dine in this restaurant. And that's the show. It's comfy, yeah. Comfy is a good word for it. Yeah, it's not really even a comedy. It's just one of those feels-good shows. Kobayashi's Dragon made Valentine's in Hot Springs. Please don't get your hopes up. I have not seen this, but it looks very funny. I'll have to watch that. Okay. Sakura Quest. Why does this look familiar to me? Story centers on 5 girls who work in the tourism bureau of their small provisional town. That's why. I've seen the first episode of this and I dropped it. Sorry. This was a weird short that I think I watched the first episode of. Love is Like a Cocktail was a cute short. It is about this husband that makes his wife cocktails, and when she gets drunk, she gets super lovey-dovey, and it's very comfy and cute. Great. That's the show. The Irregular at Magic High School movie. I want to die. Fuck. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't watch that. Absolutely not. I cannot watch any more of Jesus-kun, the anime. I just cannot do it. Sorry. And for any of you Fate fans, this is the Fate series if it was Shokugeki no Soma. It's just them cooking and eating food together. The Fate show. Great. Konohana Kitan? I haven't heard of it. Another Gintama arc. I cannot believe Tales of Zestiria got a second season. That's insane to me. Also, hello Kiwi. Hello Blade. What's up? Fairy Tail movie. Gross. I watched the first episode of this because I was like, is it really? And yeah, it is. Exactly what you think this show is what it is. Yep. I was thinking about watching this when it came out. I don't watch One Room. One Room is like watching a visual novel in real time. It's so fucking weird. UQ holder. Yeah, I think we've gotten to the point where now I don't watch a ton of these shows, but I am watching some battle shows nowadays. I've seen one episode of this, and you know why, okay? Natsume Yujin Show 6. Jesus. There's so many Natsume Yujin shows. Yeah, Kimono Friends got, like, crazy popular. It's one of Zamarian's favorite shows. No, I didn't watch this. Okay, sorry, I had to think about that for a second. Oh, it's new game, but they're naked. How nice. Great. Handshakers I heard interesting things about. Alright. Okay, chat. Alright, let's have a talk. We know what I'm about to click. We know, right? Like, we know. Like, you guys know. You know I clicked Nekopara. Like, you know I watched it, alright? We don't even have to talk about it or why, alright? We don't. We don't have to. So we're not going to. What's my favorite anime? It's called Nagi no Asukara, is what it is. It's very good. Yep. Yeah, it's really just like a show about cat girls that has nothing to do with like how the visual novel is. So, you know, anyway. Oh, we'll talk about Nekopara again coming up. We still have fucking 3 more years. 3 entire years, dude. Oh, boy. Eccentric Family 2, Kakegurui Picture Drama Special. I've heard about this. Yuri on Ice Special for Yuri on Ice fans. Another free movie, because, of course, why would there not be? Yowamushi Pedal New Generation! Yeah. I watched this entire thing. I still really like Yowamushi Pedal. Yeah. Underrated show, in my opinion. It's about competitive cycling. Good old weird sports anime. I like it. Is it better than DBZ? I mean, it's my favorite. So, yeah. Haikyuu movie, Battle of Concepts. This is, I believe, just like a recap movie, right? Compilation film depicting the match against Shiro Torizawa. Yeah, so I could count this as a show that I've watched because it just goes over the Shiro Torizawa fight, but I'm not going to. But that's there for anyone that doesn't actually want to watch the anime. Talon and Sense was actually really good. I did watch this. This is sort of a recap of the... oh god, what is their school called? Aoba Josai. Yeah, I did watch this. It was good. Good stuff. Super Lovers 2! Because, of course. Another... Oh god, Loss. I really need to pick up Digimon Adventures Try. You know what? I'm not gonna count this, but we can say that I've watched this, right? Right? I mean, we've all more or less seen this movie without actually having to watch it. Does it really matter? I don't think so. And I know that Pikachu talks at the end of it. Spoiler alert. And that blew the internet up for about a week. Yeah. Gross. Pingu! Everybody loves fucking Pingu. Everyone loves Pingu. Show nudes, guys. Or send nudes. Napping Princess, great. More free, of course. That's... Bodies don't look like this. That doesn't happen. I'm not jealous. You're jealous, chat. More to Love Ru OVAs, because they gotta sell them titty. 2-Car. I wonder what this is about. Battle Girl High School. Alright. Okay. Battle Girl High School. Another OVA of One Room, which is really fucking weird. They had another No Game No Life special. Interesting. Huh. You only watch men fight? Okay. Silent Voice special? Absolutely fucking not. Ah. Oh, whoops. Ricky, thanks for follow. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of what we're about to go look at. For some reason, that looks familiar. It kind of concerns me why that looks... I don't know why that looks familiar. Uh, Super Lovers OVA. Great. Oh, Love Rice, the TV short about people that love rice. That's the whole show. That's the entire thing. Okay. All right, I'm planning on watching that. President Trappoon. That's amazing. That's so good. I'm 100% going to watch that. Yeah, that, wow. Thank you, Japan. Thank you so much. Oh, also, Attack on Skytree, which is an Attack on Titan Skytree collab to get more tourism to the Skytree. Great. You click on my stream because you like the idea of watching someone who likes anime, well, you being the type of person who's only seen the Pokemon anime. Well, you probably, if you want to get into anime, this is probably the best stream to do it because we're going through all of the most recent shows. So we're in 2017 right now. We have the rest of 2017, 18, 19, and 2020 to go through. So we got, 3.5 years still to go of shows that I've watched. Wow, there was a Baka and Test special in 2017. That's insane. Yeah, definitely watch the Trump anime first. Just you go from Pokemon to Trump right after that. So good. Thank you, Japan. I can't believe that exists, and I'm so happy that it does. Wow. If anything, that was worth doing this stream as a whole. Yeah, Classical Lloyd 2. There's a lot of Seven Deadly Sins getting married to all of the girls specials, I guess. Which makes sense. Some Code Geass stuff. Okay, we're hitting the weird cartoon section a little bit earlier than I thought we would. Fan service? Oh yeah, 100% fan service. Dune? Oh, it's music. Okay, I was like, the... What? The book? Like, my Dofus Guild is named after things in Dune. That's crazy. Or Monster Strike. Kingdom Hearts back cover had an OVA? Alright. Sure. Marvel Future Avengers, done by Studio Madhouse. Wow, okay. This is just a recap movie of Yowamushi Pedal. Yeah, we've talked about Beyblade, guys. I still have my Beyblade. Is it on my desk? No, I'm not gonna get up to go grab it. But I still have, I think, 2 Beyblades, if not just the one. But I used to love playing that shit with my friends when I was little. It was great. Okay. Let's not even think about that. Let's not question that for a second. We just move on, everybody. We just move on. Of course that's a music video. Ah, yeah. Oh, how times have changed. We've went from mostly naked women to, oh wait, never mind, it's also mostly naked women still. Great. And Chinese 3D animation popping up. Cinderella Girls Chibi special. Okay, this should be the end of 2017 really soon. So we're getting into the weird shit. Huh. Okay. That's what I've used my skip for. I haven't skipped one of them. You guys wouldn't let me skip one. For integrity's sake, okay? We've put every single show that I've seen on this list so far. All of them. I'm horrified. The Outgrowth. Yeah, it looks okay. There's two of them. Fucking weird. Fucking weird. That looked like not cat paws for a second. Okay, good. We're done. All right, 2017 is over. 2018. Damn, what happened in 2018 after Attack on Titan Season 2? At this point, it feels like a big blur. Oh, wait, I know why. Because 2018, I was working 90-hour weeks. So this might actually be one of the years that I don't actually have a lot of shows, because at the time I wasn't really even able to watch a ton of anything. Let's find out. Attack on Titan Season 3! Yeah. This shit was incredible. If you don't watch Attack on Titan, and if you haven't watched Attack on Titan, you should watch it just for Season 3. Season 3 was so incredibly good. And then it only gets better. It just keeps getting better. Like, I can't believe what Attack on Titan has turned into, and I'm really happy that it is what it is. It was so good. I'm reading the manga. I'm not going to count this. I'm up to date on all of it, but, you know. Yeah. Violet Evergarden is a Kyoto Annie show that I actually really wanted to watch. For those that were here, when we talked about Tagami Bachi Letter B, it's basically like that, except way sadder, apparently, from what I understand. So yeah. Darling in the Franxx, I've seen clips of. 02 is cute. Was this the last Studio Trigger thing? Or was that BNA? Or is it BRA? I don't really know. But yeah, apparently weird stuff happens in this show. I can't really attest to it. Bunny Girl Senpai is something that I wanted to watch, and like I feared would happen, I was not able to watch a ton of anime in 2018, which fucking sucks. But this is time I got reincarnated as a slime. Is Isekai Slime Kid builds a village. That's the show. Bunny Girl Senpai, I can't even comment on, but I actually do want to watch it because it's done by the same person that did, let's see, did something, hold on, who's the author? Oh, never mind, it's an original story. Huh. Okay, I'm just talking out of my ass then. Never mind. I read all the manga of this. This is like the worst possible season of Nanatsu no Taizai. Do not watch it. I did not watch Goblin Slayer because I didn't care. Alright. Shall we talk about what makes SAO bad? This show in a nutshell, or this series season in a nutshell is why SAO is bad. This is this is a very pretty show written by a terrible author. it continues the SAO trend of very messed up shit happening to a lot of characters. But it puts Kirito in another death game because of terrorists. And, yeah. It's bad. It's really fucking bad. It's so unbelievably awful. Yeah. Don't watch this. Or if you're gonna watch it drunk with friends, because then at least you can laugh at it together, because it's so awful. Yeah. The main way that the characters get more powerful in this world as well is if they feel that they're going to be more powerful. If their will is unbreakable, their sword then will be too. Bash my head against the desk. It's so bad. And it's never brought up again. That's a good point. Yeah, it's fucking awful. It's so bad. Don't watch it. Or be like me and watch it ironically. Okay. Wotakoi, Love is Hard for an Otaku. A very cute romance story about this group of otaku who our main character Hirotaka and Narumi, they are dating, and then these two characters are also dating, and they're very cute, and it's a very wholesome romance of adult life. It's very cute. I did not watch Devilman Crybaby, no, but I heard a lot about it. Like I said, I worked 90 hours a week in 2018, so I didn't get to watch a whole lot of stuff in 2018. So yeah. Overlord 2, I'll be honest, I couldn't get past the whole lizard people thing. I don't know. Maybe at this point, I've gotten almost completely over my overpowered power fantasy sort of thing, but for Overlord it was different because that's exactly what I went into the show wanting. And the lizard people just were there. And I don't want to watch lizard people. I want to watch Ainz murdering people and trying to take over the world. And I didn't get that in the first half, so I dropped it. Feels bad. Cells at Work is a show that I really wanted to watch, but I didn't. You guys ever hear of the movie I Want to Eat Your Pancreas? Because it's a movie. It's not about what you think it is. But it is called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. So enjoy that image. Hey, you guys, you know what's cool? Remember when we were just talking about SAO? But let's remove Kirito and put lollies in it. That's the show. That's alright. Moving on. Read all of the manga. Rindo is the best part about it. That's it. Tokyo Ghoul can go die in a fire. Fucking dumbass Demon Lord show, because of course. You skip best show. Yes, I know you're going to talk about A Place Further in the Universe. Again, 90-hour work weeks. I didn't get to watch a ton of stuff. Alright? Sorry, friends. Takagi-san, I watched a little bit of Takagi-san, so I'm going to add this. This is just cute, fun. Takagi is teasing main character who, I mean, they have feelings for each other. It's like, you ever like a girl in like 5th grade or 4th grade and you didn't know exactly how to handle it, so you just like teased each other? That's the show. That's the whole show. It's very cute. And it's like not in an aggressive way, because I know a lot of kids that, did it in sort of like a bullying, oh, I like you, but I'm going to bully you for some reason because I don't know. Kids are fucking weird, right. Fairy Tail final season. I'm surprised this got a final season, but you know. Oh shit, I skipped Citrus. No, I definitely watched Citrus. Yeah, I did watch Citrus. It wasn't good. So let me give you a backstory. This is one of the most famous Yuri manga that has ever existed. In fact, this show was so hyped up that I felt kind of forced to watch it. And it wasn't good. I'll be honest. I don't get why the manga is so popular. It's about these two girls that their parents get married and then they become step-siblings. And this girl just gives, like, a bunch of mixed feelings to the main girl who doesn't even realize that she has feelings for her, but she gets, like, weird and coerced into it. And it's, like, kind of messed up in a way. I don't recommend. It's not good. Don't watch it. Yeah, and they go to like a really uptight prep school type thing. It's just super popular. Yeah, I don't think it's good personally. Maybe the manga is better, but I didn't like the show very much at all. And it ends in a really weird spot. It has a definite read the manga ending. So yeah. But I know it's like the most popular Yuri manga that has ever existed. Basically ever. So yeah. Jesus Christ, why does this exist? Oh my gosh, guys, a Yuri manga I haven't seen. Pog. Or anime, sorry. ReZero OVAs. Absolutely I watch them. Hell yeah. Love me some ReZero. Golden Kamui second season is actually happening right now, and apparently it's good. It's pretty popular from what I understand. They just keep going. They just keep doing it. They just keep making them. Yeah. After the Rain. Super good. I actually really, really like this show. It is about our main character, this girl, who works at a diner and has feelings for her manager, who's like in his 40s. And there isn't exactly a romance between them. It's more or less him trying to push her to like live her life and not waste her time with him, but like he's flattered. It's very like dad vibes in a good way. And it's just like, you know, this cute girl trying to figure out romance, I guess, in her own way, when you know, she has really not a lot going on in her life. She got hurt from the track team and can't participate in any of that, so she kind of falls back on the next thing that's more or less there for her, which turned out to be her job and her manager. So it's a cute story. I do actually recommend this. It's a cute story. Real Life Season 2, or the final arc. It was good. Yeah, just watch/read Real Life because it's good stuff. Really like it a lot. Is it bad that I feel like I'm cringing more looking at Persona 5 the animation than I am thinking about Valkyria Mermaid? Yeah. Persona 5 the animation is everything from the game, but worse in every single perceivable way. Yeah. The only good thing about this show is the dub that released earlier this year. So even then, the voice actors can't carry how awful the animation is. It's real bad. Don't watch it. Play the game. The game is so much better. Cool. And we've played the game 2.5 times on stream. So, yeah. Pop Team Epic, I've seen clips of. I'm not going to include this in my watch list, but it's just... Yeah. It's Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. Index never got into. I haven't actually seen the Broly movie, and I do really want to. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about this Broly movie, even though it doesn't have Tool in it like the other one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about this. Hanebado is like the weirdest show. It's like they wanted to put Madoka Magica in a show about badminton. And I've seen a bunch of YouTube clips where this girl gets really psychologically fucked up by her crazy badminton family, and a whole bunch of, like... they have really good expressions, I'll say that. An interesting one, that's for sure. Alright, Kokoku has one of the best openings of all time. It is about a family that has the tools to go into a parallel universe where they can stop time. But at the same time, a mafia group has also obtained the same technology somehow, and they have to fight between themselves to get control of the world back. I didn't finish it. Unfortunately, Kokoku, the show itself is not nearly as good as the opening made it seem out to be. I don't know how they take a concept like I just described and made it boring, but they kind of did, which sucks. So I can't recommend Kokoku, but listen to the opening because it is incredible. It's so good. Radiant, fun fact, if you are unaware of what Radiant is, Radiant is made, I think, by Ankama, right? The same people that make Dofus. Or it's published by the same people that did Wakfu. One of the things that I just said, right? Yeah, so I didn't watch it. It's just like your stereotypical shonen. Like, think Rave Master. It's similar to that. But it's in French. How fun. It's on your list? Cool. Furikuri, second season. Have not watched it. Killing Bites, I've seen clips of. I've seen clips of Harukana Receive. This is probably one of the worst shows ever, isekai-wise. It's really bad. Golden Kamuy Season 2 came out in 2018. Is this the joke arc? Hold on. No. Okay. My Sweet Tyrant was really cute. This is a show about a very, very tsundere dude with an angel of a girlfriend and their relationship together. And it's a cute show. It is a cute show. Yep. Nubster, I don't get why you like isekai trash, but you do. Alright, Miss Caretaker of Sunohara So. I have not seen the show. I haven't, but I have seen some YouTube clips, and if you like MILFs, or like older sisters, and that's your thing, you'll like the show. And that's really all I can say about it. Is this Studio Trigger? It is not. Okay. Yeah. The girl on the left is a Gyaru? Yes, I'm aware. Trust me, I'm aware. Thank you very much. Now fuck off. Now please fuck off. This is also probably one of the worst shows ever made as well. I'm not going to explain why. I'm not going to let you look that up either. So anyway. Oh god. 39% for the Conception anime. Alright, this is a game. This is an anime based off of a game where the entire point of the game is to make babies with all of the girls that then you can use in your RPG dungeon fights. That's the show. So I don't know exactly how the show is, but yeah, the game is pretty garbage trash. Strike the Blood 3. Okay, it's good that it's as low as it is, but the fact that it has a 69% approval rating concerns me. Thank you. This is just appealing to all of the 13-year-old boys that don't know what sex is yet. Yeah. Yeah. Psy anime, true. Masamune-kun's Revenge OVA, of course, great. Miss Koizumi loves ramen noodles. 10 out of 10. Okay. Why? Japan, why? I don't understand. Bunny Girl Senpai again. Remember the Rice anime? I do remember the Rice anime, yeah. The one we just talked about. This one, they just love ramen. Yeah, I mean, I figured. Pretty sure I haven't seen any of the rest of these. The Girl in Twilight. No. Attack on Titan movie that I haven't seen. That's very low down here. Wow. Alice or Alice. I remember seeing this when it was airing. Yowamushi Pedal, 3rd season that I did not actually watch, unfortunately. Digimon Adventure Try 6. Another Natsume Yujin show movie. Yeah, this is when I stopped watching Wixos. I think I watched maybe the first episode of this one. Yeah, but at that point I was kind of over Wixos. And I think by this approval rating, it's probably most people were also kind of sick of it. Koita Uso OVA, they just go on vacation. That's... Oh no, yeah, this is just them going on a vacation, which also happens in the show. Yeah, I did actually watch this OVA because the Persona 5 anime ends off in Shido's palace, where you don't even see Akechi go crazy yet, so that's fun. In this, you actually get to see him go crazy, which is neat. Extra Nekopara OVA. Okay. Pokemon movie The Power of Us. Look at how far Ash's eyes are spaced apart. Maybe it was this one that Pikachu talks. In one of them, Pikachu talks. Whatever. No, it doesn't. It does, though. Right? Oh, hey, Senran Kagura, the anime. Great. Am I skipping anything else? No, maybe, possibly? No, I don't think I am. Wow, okay. People really hated this show. Comedy ecchi fantasy. I see why. Okay. People's tastes are changing, as you can see. More Fate, great. Godzilla. Fantastic. You guys remember Godzilla growing up and how that was the coolest shit ever, and now it's just Godzilla? Oh, did they go all the way to God? Oh, okay, never mind. I did watch the OVA, though. More Servamp. That got really popular. Black Clover, weird ass special. Another real life thing, huh? That I did know existed. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Free Dive to the Future OVA! Yay! Fist of the North, or Fist of the Blue Sky, excuse me, not the North Star. Is this a Kagero? This is a Kagero Days thing, yeah. Scarf Girl's here. Oh, okay, interesting. Fucking Queen's Blade, dude. That looks cute as fuck. More one-room girls in their underwear. And Pingu! Pingu's back! 2018 was kind of disappointing. Maybe it was good that I didn't have time to watch any anime. What? There's a Peacemaker movie that came out in 2018? Wow. If you guys were here, I think it was the first anime stream that we did. We talked about Peacemaker. I had no fucking clue that this came out. It is a 56% approval rating, though, so maybe it's not that good. Wow. Yeah, I can pretty much guarantee I haven't seen any of these. Studio Dean, baseball show. Yep, more Kagero Days stuff. I do actually recommend people check out Makaku City Actors' whole lineup of music. Because it's really good. Just the anime that they make is not. Music, yes. Idolmaster shit. Isn't this just Promare? Looks like it. You only simp for Pingu, fuck the anime titties? Yeah, I agree. It's Lollipop Chainsaw, but she's a bunny girl. Cool. I remember seeing this. Oh wow, people did not like it. Okay. I can't believe Buddy Fight's still going at this point. That's crazy. Yeah, we're getting through all the Chinese shows. I mean, hey, these are a lot of anime that I don't know either. And then after Chinese come the weird cartoons. The really weird cartoons. This looks like something from Akunohana. Vocaloid culture, nice. Mr. Darling, which is a music video. Ah. That tonkatsu looks ridiculous. I just want to say. Pretty sure this is the end of 2018. Yeah. I can guarantee that we have not seen any of these, but just in case, that there's like a Potamio Season 2 down here, we're going to look at them. A Macross special is down here? Wow. One arm. Okay. When are we getting to the end? Hey, there we go. Okay, cool. So, 2018 done, and it has been 2 hours. Okay. Shit. Nice. I'm gonna go to the restroom and grab some more water. Thank you all very much for watching. Last stream, he says. No, it's 100% the last stream. 100%. Like, we only have... Yeah, Anna started early. We only have 3 more years. Or, sorry, 2 more years to do. And that's it. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Post Nuzlocke ideas for me to roast in the Nuzlocke idea Discord thing, please, because we haven't gotten any today. Okay, we back. We only have 2 more years. What does El No Sabe mean? I don't know what that means. Alright. Let's move on to 2019, huh? Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, okay, cool. '19. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Haven't watched it. Overhyped. I'm not going to say that it's garbage, but it's definitely gateway anime. That is for sure. It is definitely gateway anime. I know that like episode 20-ish, whatever episode it was, got the whole internet going crazy over it. Like absolutely going nuts. Like so much so that Ninja was like, Demon Slayer's the best anime of all time. You're like insane, you know? Anyway. Definitely overhyped. Yeah. You know, if you liked it, great. That's my opinion on it. It's just overhyped. Maybe watch better shows. That's a terrible thing to say. Promise Neverland. So, can I count this if I know what the twist is? Because I know what the twist is. Yeah. Like, I know what happens. I got it spoiled for me. I'm not going to tell you what happens, obviously, but I know about it. And it makes me want to watch it just to see what goes on up to that point. But season 2 is coming very soon. So, yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm caught up on the manga. I'll be honest, with Kaguya-sama, I couldn't get through the first episode of Kaguya. I couldn't. It was so weird. It's just not what I want in like a romance anime, and it was hard for me to look at it as a comedy because it just seemed like I'm a very A to B person, so like the sooner that I can get to B is what I want to get to. But all of this, you have to confess to me first thing, but no, I'm going to do this to make you swoon over me and then confess to me and then all of this stuff, and it's like playing 5D chess with your feelings, and I just, it wasn't for me, unfortunately. Yeah, I know people like it a lot. I've read a few chapters of the manga. It's just okay. I mean, I know people really, really like Kaguya-sama, but it just personally was not for me. I'm not going to count it, because I didn't make it far at all. But what I did make it far in, Attack on Titan, Season 3, Part 2. Oh my fucking fuck, dude. It was so good. Like, take everything that you love about the first season of Attack on Titan, add in everything from 2 and 3, Part 1, and just combine that together into the ultimate world-building clusterfuck battle Titan anime of World War VIII. Like, oh my fucking shit, dude. Oh, it's so good. I cannot say any more, alright? I can't do it. Please, for the love of God, watch Attack on Titan. I can't wait to talk about Season 4 when it's over. Yeah, fuck. I don't even know how many episodes Season 4 is going to be. We'll talk about that when we get to 2020, but fuck, it's so good. All right, Dr. Stone. One of my favorite shows of last year. It was really, really good. I cannot wait for Season 2. It's just like your average shonen formula, but with science instead of all of the battles and stuff. There are like a few battles here and there, and I think personally it's the weakest part of the show. For me, I'm just like, I want to see more science. For Dr. Stone, sorry. But if you've never seen or heard of this show, the world and every human in it, and I think sparrows, just one specific species of bird, gets petrified in stone. And 3,700 years later, the main character Senku wakes up, and he has to rebuild civilization from the Stone Age all the way back to where we are today. It's so good. It's such an incredible... format to a show and like an opening, and that shit happens in the first fucking episode. And oh my god, if you haven't watched Dr. Stone, you need to watch Dr. Stone. If not, just because season 2 is happening in January 2021. So get on it. It's really fucking amazing. Big recommend from me. But yeah, it's really just you want to get back to the science. There aren't that many fights though. The coolest part is that you just learn stuff from watching the show, which I thought was fun. So, I haven't watched One Punch Man Season 2. People didn't like it as much because it's done by JC Staff and not Madhouse. And I've seen some clips of the animation. It's not good. It's really not good. It's like not as bad as Nanatsu no Taizai Season 3, but compared to Madhouse, they didn't do enough. I might watch it eventually because I really did like the first season, but yeah. I haven't watched Mob Psycho 2. Yeah. If you wore a shirt that low cut, you'd be banned. You're welcome. This is how I wear my dress shirts, though. It's more comfortable for me. All right, Rising the Shield Hero. This show I actually liked, which is uncharacteristic for me, because it is an isekai kind of... It becomes a little bit power fantasy at the end, but I enjoyed it. Main character gets fucked over in like the first episode and becomes an outcast and has to work harder than everybody else to get results, and yeah, it is a bit silly at first, but the characters are all pretty fun. The fights are pretty okay. The whole I don't know, I do like how the world was built, and I am currently reading the manga of Shield Hero, and the way that it's progressed is going to be really fun to see animated, but they left out a lot, which is interesting. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. There's a streamer that I watch. His name is SD Shepherd, and I love him with all my heart. He's a Monster Hunter streamer. He's very, very funny. But he likes Rising of the Shield Hero, but his main criticism of it is that he keeps traveling with little girls. And that's like his thing, because Raftalia, her being a demi-human in this world, she ages with her level ups, right? So she's actually like 10, but she looks like she's 26, and or she's 8. Yeah, that's so much worse. I mean, no, it's the same amount of bad. But like, yeah, that's not the part of the show that I like. I like the world building of it, not the girls. Anyway, Fire Force. Fire Force is a show with potential that wasted all of it. It was such a weird experience watching Fire Force, because you would think the fight scenes were going to be really hype, but it feels like they're over in 1 or 2 punches half the time. And the animation is done really, really well in the scenes that certain characters are in. Think Tamaki, for example, who her entire gag is her clothes come off. And then other times the animation is pretty terrible. This is done, I believe, by the same author of Soul Eater, so it had a lot of expectations writing on it, but the way that it's directed feels like it should have been done by Studio Shaft, but it's emulating the Studio Shaft formula in a really poor way. So think big open hallways of just empty space where there's just characters there interacting with each other, and that's like it. That's what the show feels like to me, and is firefighters with fire powers fight fire demons, and how they make that boring is fucking crazy to me. But they somehow managed to make that happen. So, yeah, I don't recommend Fire Force. Maybe it's a good gateway anime, maybe, but I don't recommend watching it. Vinland Saga is a show that I want to watch. The end. Dororo, I don't really have much to say about it. I only watched clips. Danmachi Season 2. Why is Danmachi still around? Danmachi and SAO have like a 1-for-1 crossover in viewers, and unfortunately I know that. Okay, Weathering with You is an anime movie that I've heard very little about, and I've heard very little people talk about it. But, yeah. I might watch it at some point eventually. What's wrong with Danmachi? Cute boy has harem, and there's dungeons, but it's really just a harem. That's the show. That's Danmachi. Kakegurui 2. Funny enough, I actually watched this on Netflix. In Japanese, obviously. But Season 2 of Kakegurui, its opening is, I think, much better than the first one. I like it a lot. At this point, I was just watching Kakegurui for them doing crazy shit, like them threatening to cut their fingers off and fall off of a giant building, depending on which door you leave, and, you know, there's, like, death games and shit. So in the second season, there actually does feel like there's some stakes. But it's the same thing with the first season of Kakegurui, just with a little bit more style behind it. And there's also some, like, kind of war situation going on between the top gamblers and then everyone else. So that's a thing. If that sounds interesting to you, check it out, or at least listen to the opening and the ending, because they're both great. Beastars I haven't seen, but, you know, that's, you know, even if you're not a furry, you could probably give this one a watch. I haven't watched the newest Fruits Basket. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about it. Yeah, okay. Remember when we were talking about how the first season of Alicization was terrible? So was this one. This season of SAO was the terrorists got into the game and caused a war. Tee-hee. Oh, by the way, Asuna is also there now. Oh, and at the end, Shinon is there too. And then it just ends. Yep. Konosuba Movie was very funny. Give it a watch. It was very funny. I did not see the quintessential quintuplets, but I have seen other mediums where these characters appear. I will not go any further than that. I only know about Domestic Girlfriend because Giguk videos and the colossal train wreck that it is. Don't watch this. Don't do it. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah, Food Wars exists. I watched the first episode of this, and I watched the last episode of this. Was actually cool. Yeah. Actually kind of neat. I'm just going to add this because I know what happens. What happens in the middle doesn't actually matter. But, you know, the show, if you like isekais, give it a shot. Orisuki, I didn't watch, but I know what happens. We Never Learn. Sensei is best girl. Shut the fuck up if you think any different. Yeah, My Hero Academia movie. I haven't watched Carol and Tuesday. Nubsta, I know you really like the Dumbbell Show. Oh, God. Alright. So, oh man, this show... This is probably one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my entire life. It's really bad. It's, like, so unbelievably awful that, yeah, it's just really bad. The opening is so good. No, I think the visuals in the opening are good. The song itself isn't that great. It's, the main character is a hired assassin that, fuck. He has to kill the main heroine who has no aptitude for magic in Magic Society. But instead of killing the girl, he instead probably falls in love with her immediately because she's a cute little girl, and this is a show for weird perverts. So what he does is he kisses said little girl and transfers some of his magic to her, I think is what happens. And so he, instead of killing her, risks his entire life and career, and also his entire life for this girl that he just met, to try to keep it a secret that he gave his magic to her from, like, her family, who is the one that hired him to kill her in the first place. And also they live on a giant magical chandelier universe that is never explained, really, why that happens. Yeah. And then, along the way, all of the girls fall in love with him. Oh, and did I mention that he's a vampire? It's so bad. It's so bad. It is like the worst thing. Oh god, it's so get drunk and watch this with all of your friends. If they're okay with weird shit, is basically what this show exists for. God, it's bad, man. I haven't seen Promare, but, you know, Studio Trigger, great. I've heard many good things. I think I was actually waiting to see this come to an actual theater, because, yeah, oh no, fuck. I don't know, I wanted to, and then COVID happened, so yeah. Code Geass, blah blah blah. Yeah, you guys have already said things about Code Geass. Why the hell are you, Sensei? Yeah, okay. We can't, it's a show about your teachers being cute, yep. I wonder why I watched that, chat. I wonder why I watched it, huh? You guys have no idea why I would watch that. No. Me? No. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Tanya the Evil, the movie I haven't seen. No Guns Life seemed pretty cool, but I haven't watched it. Index I don't care about. Okay, A Sentence of a Bookworm. Holy shit. Sorry, I had to like fist bump there because I'm so excited about this show. Okay, this show is probably my fall 2019 show of the year. I fucking loved this show. It is about a girl who dies and gets reincarnated in another world. It is an isekai, sure, as this very sickly girl named Mine. And Mine is obsessed with books. She worked in a library, and unfortunately in this world, books are only reserved for the highest tier of people, like the nobles and whatnot. So mine, using her knowledge of the other world and her book building experience and all of, everything that she learned. I think she was like 20 something, in the library and all that, makes it her mission to make books, while battling her illness and figuring out what it is, like how she can, get rid of it, and falling in love with this world and her cute family, and making a bunch of friends and a bunch of like cool business deals. And the show is fantastic. If there's one show you watch from 2019, even over Attack on Titan, to be totally honest, I think you should watch A Sentence of a Bookworm. Because, yeah, the world is crafted so amazingly well that everything just makes sense in it. Even all of the magic. It makes perfect sense what's happening. You just get it. The world is so concise. It's great. Please watch it. It's so good. There's 2 seasons. Oh boy, Danmachi movie. Kill me. I heard interesting things about the High School Prodigy show. I think I watched a YouTube video on it. Don't watch it. Like, don't watch it. If it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a demon lord. So you guys remember when we talked about Usagi Drop? The same thing happens in this. Enjoy. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I need to drink water for my throat. Okay, so Kemono Michi, Rise Up. This is a show about a pro wrestler that gets isekai'd into a world where all he cares about is pets. So what he does, instead of serving the country and his princess that called him to this other world to like defeat the Demon King, what he does instead is he makes a pet orphanage. Like he creates a pound where he can adopt pets to other people of this world, and it's very funny. And he suplexes a lot of cute girls. It's a good, actual, like, funny comedy. So give it a shot. Azure Lane. This show has tits. Enjoy. This is another just isekai power fantasy, cute girls doing cute things show. Are You Lost is a show about girls that get stranded on an island together. Okay. Wotakoi OVA. Wotakoi OVA. This covers... Did I add that to... Wait, what? Oh, it's still technically airing? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, this covers the other couple's time in high school in their volleyball club, which is cute. I didn't realize that this was still going on. Chihaya-Furu 3. Please, for the love of God, guys, watch Chihaya-Furu. It's so good. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I can't sell the show enough. It's so good. The last few episodes, oh, they felt so good. But so bad. Like, man, a whole bunch of shit happens at the end of this season, and God, I can't wait for season 4, whenever the fuck that happens. They haven't announced a season 4 yet, but I am counting the days for Chihaya-Furu 4. Again, this is about competitive card game, about poems, where taking cards faster than your opponent is the game. And it's actually a really interesting game, and it is animated beautifully, and God, the characters are good. I've seen, like, YouTube clips of Mysteria Friends. It's Yuri bait. It's not actually Yuri. So, yeah. Ah, yes. Miru Tights, the show about girls in tights. I haven't watched it, you degenerate fucks. Yeah, like, literally the show is about girls wearing tights. Oh, it's so funny. Okay. It's like one of Giguk's favorite shows ever. You'd watch it? Okay. Tell me how it is. One Punch Special. Damn, I guess I really cut down on anime, huh? Journey's Dawn. Is this the one? No, right? No, this is a recap movie, right? Yeah, okay. This is a recap movie. It's not the actual movie. Aha, it's this one. This is the one that I want to watch, so I'm going to add this to watching. This is, like, the actual sequel to Made in Abyss. I'm absolutely going to watch this later. BK Euphonium movie. Pokemon Journeys. I have not actually seen a single episode of Pokemon Journeys, so I can't include that. But, you know. Nobunaga Teacher's Young Bride. What? Huh? I'm not even talking. Oh, this. Oh. I didn't even see that. I was just gonna skip that and not even think about it. Of course I'm not gonna watch this. What? Why? 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 Why would I watch this? No. Anyway, yeah, We Never Learn OVA. Great. There was a Ni no Kuni movie? Alright. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yes, Girls with Guns, the show. Mm-hmm. Why the hell are you here, teacher? Special. I did not watch this. Didn't watch Yuru Yuri ever. Another premiere. Oh, premiere. It's okay. It's just a special. All right. More. Jeez. Wow. Okay. They have a lot of premiere stuff. Miru Tights cosplay Satsue Tights. Yay. Okay. Oh, hey, it's Abbey Road, the movie. Great. Oh, yeah, Ultraman got a thing. I do remember that. I know you guys have seen the animation for this Lupin movie, but it's fucking crazy. If you haven't seen it, go watch a trailer right now. Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, which is just the first movie but worse in 3D. Why? Also on Netflix. Haven't watched any of the Shingeki no Kyojin specials. Of course, this has a fucking OVA. Please, again, do not Google it. Oh, maybe it's this one. Maybe it was this special that I'm thinking of. I guess it doesn't matter. I've watched one of the specials. Cooking with Valkyries. Seems comfy. Yeah, I think at this point, we can probably safely say that I have not seen any of the rest of these for this year. Yeah, Lupin really came back in 2019. Magical Valentine's Day. You know what? I haven't actually seen the Valentine's Day special still, and it's been readily available for me to go watch. This is just the Persona 5 Valentine's dates, but all of them animated. Actually good. Actually good. You're surprised I didn't watch Hinamatsuri? I mean, you keep talking about it, but I don't even think I know what it is. This, I don't think should count as anime, but I have watched Digimon Survive, the opening movie, and I cannot fucking wait for this game. It's gonna be so good. Like, actually cannot wait for the game to come out in 2022. Because it keeps getting delayed. Fuck. Beyblade is back, because of course. Who, like... God, why? I don't get it. Oh, that Nubsta. Ah, yes. Okay, I think I have heard of that then. Never mind. I'm excited to get to 2020. Can talk about all the things that I'm watching right now. It'll be so good. Yeah, definitely last anime stream. This looks like Threegatsu no Lion. Okay. Kokoro Magic A to Z. Amazing. Pokemon Masters animated trailer. Doesn't count, but I'm gonna add it. Bulk up the number. Hell yeah. I stopped playing Pokemon Masters, though, because the game is not fun. Still, to this day, 2-ish years later, Pokemon Masters still fucking sucks. Or maybe it's 1.5 years. I really don't remember. But it's just not good. It's very sad. Psychogram. Baylove. Okay, that looks fucking wild. Girl dissection. Okay. Ultimate Senpai. That one's just called Cult. So these are all basically music videos, is what I'm getting out of it. Bakugan. Okay, weird cartoon section. We're nearly done. The shittiest thing about turning all this into YouTube videos, guys, it's Mafia Jacksepticeye. The shittiest thing about it is I'm gonna have to rewatch the whole fucking thing on like 2x speed. Then I'm gonna have to mark timestamps, and only then can I animate it. Animate it? That's not the word I was looking for. Edit it. Yeah. It's gonna take so fucking long. It's Land Before Time, but Chinese. 104 episodes? Jesus. Damn, guys, we might actually be lucky to hit 500 at this point. Honestly. All right. We go to 2020. It's going to be this year. We can talk about the shows that I'm currently watching. And I'm very excited about that because I have quite a bit to say, I think. All right, 2020, ReZero Season 2. All right. So, I think I need to actually go back and watch ReZero Season 2, Part 1, because it's like building a 10-piece puzzle, but you can only put one puzzle piece there every week. And that's how it felt. It felt kind of disconnected in a really weird way, week by week by week, but I think if it is a binged show, you'll get a lot more out of it than I did originally. I watched a lot of the episodes back to try to like figure out what was going on, and it was hard for me, but as the show progresses, and it's not even that long, it's only 13 episodes, like you learn more and more and more and more, and then the ending is like, oh hey, you had questions? Here's a billion more questions with what just happened to you. And now, boom, wait till January. So we have 2 more months of waiting. Yeah, it's mega suffering, the show. It's like, I would say arguably more suffering than the first season, though he did suffer a lot. A lot of things that happened to him here is very yikes. And you learn about all of the witches, because this is Echidna, the Witch of Greed. This is not Satala, the Witch of Envy. I'm guessing that this is Satala over here. But I have so many questions at the end of this, and I can only hope Season 2, Part 2 answers a lot of them. But it's probably not going to. Meh. Tower of God. All right. Somebody asked me about if I liked... Oh, no. They asked me if I liked God of High School. We'll get to that. All right. Tower of God. It was really fucking weird. I don't really know... Was it Crunchyroll that animated it? Telecom Animation Film. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I liked Tower of God very much. And I think it's just because I don't understand anything about the world of Tower of God. I watched all of it because people kept hyping up what was going to happen with Rachel. And I wanted to see what was happening with Rachel. But there's no world building. It is people get isekai'd into tower, and they have to do like puzzles and fights and go up a tower in teams to get their wish granted. And it feels like a very disconnected narrative, I think, to me. Like, all the characters obviously want different things and whatnot, but it's never really explained, like, how the tower works, or why it's there, or what actual motivations behind most of the characters are. They just kind of are there going through the motions, and that's sort of how it felt to me the entire time. Episode 13 was the best episode, though. The last episode... I don't know if I will watch a season 2 of Tower of God, but episode 13 saved the whole series for me. It's up in the air whether I will watch it or not. I'll have to make that decision if there is ever a season 2, but it left the show on a pretty cool cliffhanger, while still not really explaining anything. But, 12 episodes of build-up for 1 episode of payoff was kind of rough, I will say. I don't really recommend you watch it, but if you got nothing better to do and want to watch something from this year, I guess, go for it. Alright, God of High School. I dropped it after, episode 5. It really wasn't that good. Though... From what I understand, I went into the show expecting one thing, and I got a completely different thing. It was... What I expected was martial arts tournament. What I got was JoJo Stan's Dragon Ball Z power levels. We're gonna go beat up God now. Towards the end... Yeah, I mean, the opening was cool, and, some of the fight scenes were pretty neat, but No. But no. Alright, Haikyuu to the top. Really good. This is season, I think, 4? I think it's season 4 of Haikyuu. And this was like the training arc season to the Inner High, where all of our characters go through their own unique struggles and they meet a bunch of new characters that we meet in the next season. And it's very good. Yeah. Good season, good show. This is one of the best anime openings I've ever seen in my life. I'm just gonna say it. It's really good. So far, we're only 8 episodes in. Recently just finished the 8th episode myself. He had a little bit of a training arc, which was fun, the main character. Main character basically eats a finger of a big demon guy. His name is Sukuna, and turns out he can harness his power from the ultimate demon god guy, and so he becomes a vessel. So the Jujutsu sorcerers, which are these people that, you know, kill curses, decide to execute him, but instead actually of executing our main character, they make him go find all of Sukuna's fingers, because he has 4 arms, so there are 20 fingers to eat, to harness the rest of Sukuna's power, and only then, after he has eaten all 20 fingers, will they execute him. And it is a really cool shonen, and it is very, very dark and kind of sad, but cool at the same time. And the main character looks exactly like what I pictured a thing that I made up as a kid looking like, which is cool. It's also the thing that the name Ave comes from. We would, me and a bunch of my old friends in, like, elementary school, we would go out and we would hit each other with sticks and pretend we're, like, fighting demons and shit. And I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for this show because it is a little, kind of, sort of, a little bit similar to that. So it's pretty cool. It's a neat experience for me. Fire Force Season 2 is the same issues that I have with Season 1. Rent a Girlfriend, not touching this with a 10-foot pole. No, sir. I am done with weird, stupid harems. I'm done with that. Haikyuu to the Top Part 2 I am currently watching. Unfortunately, though, I think they ran out of budget from the Season 1, and also the coronavirus happened. So, they're actually outsourcing a lot of the episodes. And it looks just way worse, which sucks, but I love the characters, so it's worth doing. There's, like, little patches of amazing between all of the awful, which not any of the other seasons had, which makes me kind of sad, because this is, like, one of the most popular shows going on right now. Haikyuu is unimaginably popular in Japan right now, so it should have the budget, but they just keep outsourcing episodes and specific scenes. It just makes it look really jarring compared to everything else. So, you know, I love Haikyuu, and I absolutely recommend everyone go watch it, but I think this season specifically has been worse than the other ones. I think my glasses lens is about to pop out. Maybe. Alright, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. Alright, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. It was pretty funny. It was like a cute comedy in a really neat art style. If this looks cool to you, and, you know, with all of the colors and the art style and stuff, give it a shot. It was pretty funny. It's about a girl who meets Hanako-kun, who is bound to... I mean, he's a dead ghost bound to a girl's bathroom for some reason, and then you, like... It's a good show. Recommend. Alright. Probably my favorite anime of the season. Yeah, Season 3 of Yahari, one of my favorite anime of all time, ended amazingly and so good, and I can't tell you how it ends, because that is a huge fucking spoiler, but please, for the love of God, please go watch Yahari. It's done. It's finished. There's 3 seasons. It has a really good ending. The characters are great. Yes. If you like anime and were ever an outcast in high school, this is a show for you. This one right there. Does this count as a 2020 anime? But I mean, I'm gonna watch this. I can't fucking wait for the last season of Attack on Titan. It's gonna be insane. Oh, right. It's airing in 14 days. So, yeah, 2 weeks from now. So, yes, it does count. Yeah, this is my most anticipated show right now. Because, holy fucking shit. If you've seen the most recent season of Attack on Titan and you haven't seen the trailer for this one, please do yourself a favor and go see it. Just go watch it. Go click on it. It'll change your life. Okay. I'm going to watch this eventually. It's gonna happen. I just haven't mustered up the courage to sit through 11 more episodes of Sword Art Online Alicization. Ugh. I need to get, like, super drunk one day and then just get through it. Exactly. I need some liquid courage, man. Yeah. I said I was gonna wait until it's over. It done been over. It's, yeah. And there's gonna be another fucking SAO movie coming out soon, so... It'll never die, chat! Fuck. Alright, Darwin's Game was a big waste of time for me. It was I'm going to turn my brain off and watch the show. It's like another death game. That's all. That's all the show is. Don't watch the show. It's not good. There's nothing interesting about Darwin's Game. It doesn't do anything different from any of the other death game shows, but yeah, it's boring. Inspector was not what I expected. Get it? Nice pun. Good job, Ave. High five. No. It wasn't what I expected. I expected sort of like a Mushishi type solving mysteries, like 1 or 2 episodes at a time thing. But it actually was that for like 2 different things at the start, like maybe episode 1 through 4, I think. And then the rest of the season, it was just solving one big mystery that was really fucking slow. But the premise of the show is this girl who can talk to spirits because she offered up her right eye and her left leg to become sort of a god to two different spirits. And can communicate with them. And then this guy who ate a piece of a mermaid and some weird creature. So he's actually, like, immortal. And has, like, crazy regenerative powers. And so all the spirits are, like, scared of him or something. And they end up, like, dating and solving this mystery of Steel Lady Hanase or whatever the fuck it was. It's just okay. I really don't recommend you watch it. It's just super slow. If you can handle super slow shows, maybe give it a shot. It's pretty, at least. Gleipnir, and I'm definitely not saying that right. But this was an interesting show, I guess. I don't really have much to say about it, but it's just aliens come to Earth, and in exchange for bringing home coins, which are apparently the aliens, they give people superpowers so they can go get more of these coins. And there's a whole, like, weird mystery between these 3 and our main character and Claire, and then Claire's sister. And it's, like, a weird battle show, and, like, people die, and it's kind of fucked up at the same time. And it's also a little bit bloody and gory. So... people were really, really hyped up about this show when it was airing, so I watched it, and it was okay. It was alright. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. BNA is Studio Trigger's most recent thing that I did not watch. Cool. The worst arc of Shokugeki no Soma. It's really bad. I wish it wasn't bad, but it's bad. It was worse than the fucking Central arc, which is saying something. It really fell off. Like, so hardcore. Sorry. Yeah. Good OST. I actually didn't like the opening because half of it there was this dull ringing in the back of your ear, and I didn't like it very much. Keep Your Hands Off Aizuken. I actually haven't seen. Yeah. But Next Life as a Villainess, I did watch, and it was actually very funny. I will say the first part is much better in my opinion, but it is getting a season 2, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it was this show specifically, but on the website that I read manga, there's a billion of these types, of shows now. Like where the main heroine is the villain. I don't know if it was because this show got so popular. Maybe, but it's a whole genre now. Yeah, it was cute. It's this girl gets reincarnated into this otome game, which is girl dating guys game, where she is the villain and she is the main heroine, but you know, she becomes Katarina, the main villain. So she does everything possible in her power to turn her situation around so that she does not die, because apparently in a lot of the routes she dies. All routes lead to doom is the title. So she basically befriends everyone, and she amasses a giant harem of friends that surround her at all times. And she is incredibly stupid and goofy all the time, and it was a cute show. Yeah, give it a watch. It was a cute show. I think it fell off after like they went to actual school and, you know, were part of the game section. But the part where she was like befriending them as children was my favorite part for sure. I've been told that this show will waste your time, so maybe don't watch it. This is one of my favorite manga that's currently going on right now. It is made by the same author that... oh god, gears turning in my brain. What is it called? Hayate the Combat Butler. So same author there. You notice probably the art style. But it is about our protagonist, Nasa, who gets saved by getting killed by a bus from Tsukasa one day, and he proposes to her, and they get married. And it's the cutest thing in the entire fucking world. I love it so very much. It is just cute, wholesome romance between a young married couple. Adorable. I haven't watched this. Don't even insinuate that I've watched this. But I know you guys watching out here have watched this. Anyway, I watched 2 episodes of Dorohedoro, and I kind of want to watch more. I think I dropped it too soon, but yeah. Anyway, Great Pretender, I kind of want to check out as well. I have not watched Uzaki-chan, but I've seen some Uzaki-chan stuff, and some like YouTube clips and stuff. And I don't know if I could actually sit through this. But yeah, there is a lot of drama about Uzaki, which is funny because her name literally means annoying Chan. So what are you gonna do, dude? What are you gonna do? Wait, isn't this the same movie as the 2019 movie? But okay, I'll add this to watching, whatever. Decadence I actually dropped. It was just okay. It got kind of weird. I don't know. Decadence was just okay. Cool premise that I can't even really explain all that well, I'll be honest. It's about, like, humanity is now quarantined to this big mech thing, this moving fortress, and they have to fight bugs. But what is actually going on is it's all controlled by a giant mother program. Think like Tron. And little programs are inhabiting actual people's bodies, and it's like a big fake video game world where they're actually like ranking up and, you know, scoring PvP points against these bugs and whatnot, or PvM scores. But this girl, who supposedly died, is just a regular normal human after her bug died, and she's not inhabited by any of the viruses. So this virus, who wants to fight the system, trains her to do the same thing that he's doing, and I don't know how it ends. I'll add it to completed, though. Yeah. Maybe I'll pick it back up again, but, you know. Yeah. Haikyuu Land vs. Air. I actually watched this movie. It was good. It's about the rival school to our main school, Karasuno. Their school is called Nekoma, and it is about them like training to get stronger, and they fight this guy who we meet in the newest season of Haikyuu, and then they do some training against these dudes as well, which are also main rivals for Haikyuu. Watch Haikyuu. Thank you. Hello, Temmie. How are you? Plunderer, I watched 2 episodes. This is the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the barrel of shows. The world makes no fucking sense. The characters make no sense. For somehow towards the end, I'm pretty sure it becomes a high school anime. What? Yeah, it's just some shitty harem with an overpowered MC. And I'm pretty sure this manga was made in like the 90s or something. Worse than Valkyrie Drive? Yes. Yeah. Jesus-kun got a season 2. Don't watch it. Burn the Witch, I read the one-shot, but I haven't watched the movie. But because I read the one-shot, I know what happens. So, yeah. Yeah, Madoka Magica side story, which I actually didn't know existed. Huh, interesting. Talentless Nana is apparently Among Us, the anime, which I'm actually kind of curious about. I'm probably gonna watch this at some point, so we're just gonna add this to watching because I do, yeah. Nekopara. So for all of you people that think I am a degenerate fuck, guess what? I didn't finish Nekopara. I didn't, and it's not for the reason that you're thinking. Nekopara, the show, just kind of sucked, I'll be honest. It just wasn't that good. Yeah. I didn't like it all that much. I watched, like, maybe 3 episodes, I think. It was just boring. If you like cute cat girl maids, watch it, I guess. But yeah, just play the visual novel with headphones on. Specifically with headphones on. If you don't, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Let's see. I've seen clips of this. It seems really dumb. A Sentence of a Bookworm Season 2. It's everything about A Sentence of a Bookworm Season 1, but better in every way, because you get even more world building, and it's incredible. And mine actually, like, starts to get books made, and it's, you know, that's not really a spoiler, but, like, it's so good. Please, for the love of God, watch this series. It's incredible. I really hope there's going to be Season 3. It would be so good. Like, please watch it. For the love of God, please watch it. Sport Climbing Girls, the show that apparently nobody likes, about Muscle girls climbing. Yay. Inuyasha sequel. That's cool. No Peter Grill. What the fuck do you take me for? No. Absolutely fucking not, dude. Alright, Wave, listen to me. I watched the first episode of this show, and it was fucking weird. And then I watched like half of the second episode, and it was still fucking weird. This show is about this girl who changes her life and becomes a radio talk show host. That's the show. Yeah. I didn't like it all that much, sorry. Kuma 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 Bear is still going on, but I read a little bit of the manga because it was trending and I was curious. It's just cute girls doing cute things, and also everything is bears. Great. Great. You know why you watched this if you did. I have nothing to say to you personally. Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy that asked about season 2 of this, it's currently airing right now. Digimon? Yeah, unfortunately I haven't watched any of the newer Digimon stuff like at all. So, Strike the Blood 4. Kill me. I fucking hate it and everything about it. Gallon Dinosaur is a cute short that's still going on that I haven't watched. Looks cute, though. It's about a Gyaru who finds this cartoon dinosaur, and they go on living together, and that's the show. It's just fun. Is that it? That might be it. Pokemon Twilight Wings? Fuck yeah. I still haven't actually seen the last episode. I need to do that. But fuck yeah. It's fucking wild. Wait, what's wild? What was I talking about? Oh, Gal and Dino? Okay. That's exciting. Yeah, that might be all of it. More Strike the Blood. Fucking hell, dude. There's gotta be, like, some unpopular thing that I'm watching that I don't remember. Oh yeah, Dragon's Dogma got a Netflix series that everyone fucking hated. Oh yeah, alright. I mean, this doesn't count, but this is the Pokemon thing that we watched. That was really good. Very, very nice. Big Naisu. This is the Zarude movie. No. Oh yeah, the Dr. Stone Snickers commercial. Fuck yeah. When you feel like you're trapped in stone, eat a Snickers, motherfuckers. I love how that exists so much. It's so good. This is just wow. Girls und Panzer Taiyaki War. Amazing. Wow. Yeah, Dr. Stone's a big deal, guys. Snickers sponsorship? Come on. Poketoon? Well, that looks cute. What is that? I want to know about this. Silent animation released on YouTube resembling typical slapstick American cartoons. Okay, I'll check that out. That seems fun. The Katarina shorts. from My Life as a Villainess, Kuma Kuma Bear shorts, great. Okay. I have nothing more to add to that. Tenchi Muyo again? We'll never escape it. What the fuck is happening here? Chat, I'm scared. And I guess we'll check out the 2021 stuff, I guess. Yeah. That guy was attacking him with his bulge, I guess. Yep, we've gone down to the Chinese anime. What? Sorry, mouth open. They made a There She Is this year? How did I not hear about that? I have to watch that right after the stream. Yeah, we're gonna set that to watching. Holy shit. What? There She Is. It's like a YouTube short about a bunny and a cat dating in a world where segregation exists. Like, even more so. It's like, think of, you know, actual segregation from our time, but, you know, it's with a bunny and a cat, and it's a really, really good love story, and it is also very short, and the music is fantastic. It's like a collection of, like, story-driven music videos about them, like, changing the world, and it's amazing. It's so good. Please watch There She Is. Damn, there's been a few things this stream that's just been worth doing the anime stream as a whole for. That was one of them right there. Yeah, weird Chinese anime. Oh god, would you guys watch either of these? This just looks like Chinese Final Fantasy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, big Terra vibes here. This might as well be Squall, but is smiling, so, wow. Yeah, I can safely say that I have not watched any of these. Okay, cool. So that is all of it. That's it. That's the whole thing. We're done after almost 4 more hours. So this took me almost 14 hours to do, or maybe more than 14 hours to do. Wow. Okay. Jesus Christ. I have 14 hours worth of video to look through then. Jesus, chat. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Nice. So let's go ahead and let's see what the final total is, because I do not think we hit 500. I actually thought there would be much more, but it's okay. Alright. How many are we doing? We hit 500! Okay, so we're at what? 516? 516. Technically, like 512. But maybe we'll just say 500. Nice. Okay. 500 shows. That's a lot. I've seen a lot of anime. Now I guess what we can do You want to check out the most recent shit happening? All right, next season's gonna be fucking crazy. Doctor Stone season 2, Shield Hero season 2, ReZero season 2 part 2, Dragon Maid season 2, Beastars season 2. No one gives a fuck about Sword Art Online movie. Log Horizon season 3, Horimiya, one of my favorite manga of all time, gets an actual TV series. This is just Uzaki-chan with a gyaru. The original isekai is coming out. The first isekai is coming out. The one that started it all. Everything. Wow, the fucking Slime show has like 3 shows coming out? What the fuck? Wow, okay. Another free movie. My Life as a Villainess season 2. Fruits Basket new season 3. We've got reboot of Shaman King coming out. The Way of the House Husband is getting animated. Uzumaki is getting animated again, which is like one of the most famous horror manga of all time. What else is coming out? The last season of Gintama. We've got blah 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 blah. Eden Zero. Oh god, fucking Hiro Mashima, dude. He can't be stopped. Same person that did Fairy Tail, if you can't tell. Is that all the big ones? That might be all the big ones. Yeah, I think it is all the big ones. Oh no, Twooey Animation that was just recently announced to have been happening. Another Natsume Yujincho movie. That's insane. Aria movie. Another Aria movie. I can't fucking wait to get caught up on Aria so I can watch all that shit. Anything else crazy? I don't think so. I think that's like the main stuff. Oh god, I do not want to scroll down on this one. I really don't want to scroll down on this one. Okay, hold on. Let me just whoop. Nice. Crisis averted. Yeah, pretty sure that's all. I mean, maybe if you really like Macross, because Macross is still going on. Yep, that is it. Alright, cool. Yeah, no, this season's gonna be fucking stacked, and I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be so good. Also, yeah, Promised Neverland Season 2, My Hero Academia Season 5, if you care about that, Quintuplet Season 2 that I didn't talk about. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. This anime actually looks really good. To Your Eternity, look it up, great. Yeah. Season's gonna be stacked as fuck, and I'm excited for it. But thank you guys for watching all of that. All of the almost 14 hours of me talking about all the anime that I've watched. I can't believe it's 500. Just like I can't believe it's not butter. Like, goddamn, there's so many shows. Look at all the DBZ on there. There's so much Dragon Ball. Wow, yeah, it's so much. It keeps going, man. Like it keeps going. Fuck. If you're watching this on YouTube and you didn't come out with at least one show that you have either started watching at the end of this show, oh god, I'm gonna if you're watching this on YouTube and you came out of this entire series with not a single show to watch, 1, you're a fucking liar, 2, you don't like anime, and 3, maybe you should try one. There's a lot of recommendeds there. Give it a shot. I mean, if not, just, I don't know, fucking watch a Pokemon movie if you really want to. I don't know, Pokemon's great. Why not? Go for it. Cool, but my god. 13 years of anime, 500 shows. Yeah, it's about right. And it's only one Z show. Nice. Great. Cool. So thank you all for being here. It was a lot of fun. Make sure to check me out on Twitch, where I do fun things like that occasionally, and subscribe to the YouTube for YouTube content. Thanks for watching. Bye. Fuck. That feels awkward to do live. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna have to sit through 14 hours on ×2 speed after I download all of these. Oh, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna take me like 4 weeks to edit this shit. I'm excited. It's gonna be so good. Yes, make sure to likey, subscribey. Yeah. That's all I got planned for today, because, you know, after not listening to music, talking about anime, the last thing that I want to do right now is talk over EV training in Pokemon right now. So I'm not going to do that. Yes, thank you for watching. Can we react to Melody of Memory? I'll have to turn off my stream and then do it again, and then turn on the stream again, because I do not want any part of this stream muted, because that would fucking suck. So, do you guys want to react to Melody of Memory? Are you cool with a quick stream refresh for me to do that? Because I'll do that. Let's play Genshin instead. No. No, it's only been like 4 hours since I played Genshin, so none of my resin has refreshed enough. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna end stream, and then I guess I'm gonna come back for 10 minutes, and then we'll watch the Melody of Memory thing, because I guess this is probably the best time to do it, right? Yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching the anime stream. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.